Hello everyone. Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you all are having a great weekend. We're gonna just relax and play some Sims this Saturday night and work on our Christmas village some more. So you might notice I'm in my cozy gear tonight. I was like, I don't want to take this off. I was already comfy in it. I was like, I'm just gonna wear it. I'm wearing it on the stream. I'm warm, I'm toasty. I might get a little too warm being next to my computer like this, but we'll see. But good to see ya. Ray, you got your first. That's awesome. Congratulations, welcome in. Good to see you too, Krista. I hope you're doing okay. Okay, so I have something a little bit new tonight because we have been raising money for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation this month. So anytime you donate $1 tonight, I have a little wheel that will spin, and it may or may not cause a little bit of chaos in the Sims while I'm building. I'm not going to show y'all what it is. I think it's just, I'm going to leave it a mystery until someone donates $1. If we get a $1 donation, I might keep this on like kind of continuously for the rest of the month. We'll see how it goes, but welcome in though. Broomis day is it 13? Oh god, 13. Merry Broomis day 13. I have my mug of the stream tonight. It's just gonna be my little llama mug. So that is what I am, sipping from tonight. I have my frosted cinnamon bun brew tonight, so that's what I'm gonna be sipping on. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do the advent calendar and see what I'll be sipping on tomorrow in the stream. I don't know why the Twitch stream manager is acting so weird right now. It keeps like jumping up on the chat. I don't know why it's automatically jumping to the top of the chat. So that's interesting. We'll see what happens. So the the coffee advent calendar. Let's see here. I see a red bag. Finally, we got another red bag. I'm so excited about that. I have been waiting for this for like almost 2 weeks, I feel like. I know it's only been 2 weeks, but it feels like it's been so long. I think it's since day 4. We have not had a red bag since day 4. So it's literally been a week and a half. And this one is candy cane. So notes of pure peppermint sweetness, which is so funny. If Lucy was here, that would be so funny because we were just talking about in the stream, I think it was last night, about how I've been craving a peppermint like flavored brew of some sort. That came at the perfect time. That's actually pretty wild because I was just talking about that last night. So finally, it will be answered. So I'm excited about that. The one for tonight smells okay. It smells okay. I mean, like I can smell the cinnamon bun. Like I get the smell of it. We'll see how it tastes. I've had coffees before that are like the frosted bun, cinnamon bun thing, and it's like either a hit or miss. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes tonight. Now we have Mia's advent calendar, which is a treat, or not a treat, which is a toy. In my mind, I said toy. Mark Simmer, welcome in. How are you doing? 37 streams. Thanks for being here for 37 streams. So she's gonna be a little disappointed because it's just gonna be a toy, which she'll have absolutely nothing to do with. Let's see, 13. Where's 13? 13 is, in the bottom corner down here. Let's see. Oh, that one did not open very well at all. I like completely busted that. And, oh, that's actually really cute. It's a little snowman toy. So she gets a little snowman toy, and that's gonna freak her out. I shouldn't have done it, but. Oh, she actually came in here. That's weird. Yeah, you wanna play with it? She's sniffing it. She's like, why is it a toy this time and not something I can eat? She literally ate right before stream, so she's fine. She's fine. If anyone wanted to redeem a treat, of course I would do it, but I'm just letting y'all know. She's not gonna, she's gonna be okay. If she doesn't get a treat in her advent calendar today, she's fine. But good to see everyone. I know it's gonna be a little bit of a slower night tonight because I don't usually stream on Saturday nights, obviously, but I feel like everyone always has plans on Saturdays, so it's kind of like a hit or miss. Which is also another reason why I was like, I'm just gonna leave this on because I don't really care what I look like. Because it's just gonna be those types of vibes tonight while we hang out in The Sims. So we were working on the bookstore last night, got pretty much finished with the bulk of the bookstore. I'd like to go in and make it a little more Christmassy, and then we need to do the bathroom, and then we can get into the residence space upstairs. So that's kind of what we're gonna be doing tonight. Yeah, I love a cozy snuggie. It's funny because now I'm like getting really hot all of a sudden. Which happens when I start streams. I usually get like a little bit of a little warm. I don't know if it's like from just nerves of being on camera or whatever, or like a rush of starting the stream, but that's basically what happens pretty regularly. I don't really get nervous. It's just kind of like a rush. Let's see. While that's loading, getting everything ready to go. Okay. Jen, welcome in. Welcome in, Jen, my friend. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. I don't want to do resume game. I don't like loading in resume game. You are lightly buzzed. Lightly buzzed. 134 milligrams. Also, of course, this isn't sponsored. I'm not popular enough to have any sponsors right now, but I've been on this Celsius kick, and I actually kind of like it. But the first flavor that I'm like, I like this, is the white peach, the sparkling white peach, the peach vibe. This is my favorite so far. And I've tried like so many of them. I've gotten 3 different variety packs over the past few weeks. And so I've had, you know, I think one of them overlaps, so 8 different flavors. And this one is hands down the best one. It doesn't taste as chemically. Really delicious. The reason why I thought of that was because it was 134 milligrams, and it's like, this has, I think, 200 milligrams of caffeine in it. So I have my coffee, I have this, which I shouldn't be combining, but here we are. Yeah, it has 200 milligrams. So my Celsius has more caffeine than gin right now. And definitely Krista. Krista's a drifter. But Jen, you got it. You've had 6 rescues. You and Sarah are both. Y'all are the caffeinated, or the caffeined. I should call y'all the caffeined sisters. I should call y'all the caffeined sisters. That was an option that I had. I was debating so many different names with my mods on the subscribers and the different tiers. So we have muggers, we have dripsters, and teabaggers. And I knew I wanted teabaggers to be the tier 3 subs. But tier 2 was the one that I was like going back and forth on, and I settled on dripster because it, you know, hipster, coffee vibes, cozy, like, I don't know, kind of like cool, relaxed, calm, just fit the energy of our community. And then I was debating a few others, but one of them was caffeines. So like a fiend, you know, a caffeined. But I could call y'all the caffeine sisters. Because y'all be on top of it. Combined, I feel like y'all have done the vast majority of the caffeinations. I know Phoenix, I think Phoenix has gotten a few. But that'll be fun. If you're just tuning in, we are, of course, fundraising for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. And I mentioned at the start of the stream, I'm doing a thing where if you donate $1, I'll spin a wheel of misfortune for like while we're building. So if you want to, it's not like a huge thing of chaos, but it's just enough that it would probably bother me while I'm building. And I'm kind of keeping it a secret right now. But there are 4 different things for that, and then one of the things is a Bean Boozle. So I have a Bean Boozle slot on the wheel. But there are 4 things that might cause a little frustration for me while I'm building. The caffeinators. Okay, I forgot about the shelves, so we do need to clutter those up a little bit. Or I would like to clutter them up. I was thinking I could put like knickknacks and stuff up here, because toy stores, bookstores have toys and things like that. Like I could put a few of these little guys once I put my cheat in. Let's see. The link to donate, that's the IBD command. So that's the link to donate. If you feel so, oh, that would look really cute right there. So inclined. I gotta figure out like what I want to put. I will say if you're planning on doing it, maybe wait. Just a smidge. Just wait a smidgen of time. And I'm actually doing that for your benefit to make it a little bit more fun, because I haven't really done much yet. Let's see. And it'll make sense. It'll all make sense. You know what? It could be fun to put some board games up here too. And puzzles. We could do stuff like that. Let me see. It snowed 5 inches there. Oh, that's cool. We have a 70% chance of snow for tomorrow. It's supposed to be more so in the morning, but I don't think we're expected to have like a lot of accumulation. I do remember the temperature is supposed to be like 18 degrees, so it's gonna be a little chilly. I'm hoping to get as many deliveries done before my stream tomorrow morning as possible. That way I don't have to go out after. We'll see though. But we could put like some of those. We could, oh, whoops. Been unreasonably warm in Colorado, 57 degrees today. Oh, wow. Y'all, I got the prettiest sunset. Oh, I gotta post that in the Discord right now while I think about it. While I'm thinking about it. I'll post a couple of pictures of a sunset that I got while I was walking Mia this afternoon. I'm gonna put them in the show and tell. I'll put them in show and tell. But it was a killer sunset. These are not edited either. These are just like the raw photos. I put them in the Discord if y'all want to check them out. But it was absolutely gorgeous. Just stunning, darling. Stunning. Wow, wow, wow. I always forget with this one, you have to like actually select the swatch before you place it, which is kind of annoying. It's not showing up. Oh, I might need to turn debug on or live edit because it's not showing up in the catalog, is it? Mystic Beast, welcome in. How are you? Happy to have you stop by here with the 11th stream. 11. Y'all, I made it to Stranger Things season 4. I started episode 1 of season 4 shortly before stream. I didn't finish it because it's an hour and 15 minutes long. But I got a good 20 to 30 minutes in. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting to the space. I don't know what I was about to say. because I don't even know how to finish that sentence. I don't know what I was about to say because that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I'm getting into some space, apparently, subconsciously. So that's cool. I'll let you know how it goes. We're all caught up on the new season. It's so good. Okay. That's good to hear. I've heard mixed reviews. I have heard mixed reviews, and then the rest of it doesn't come out till Christmas Day. And I'm gonna be riding solo on Christmas Day, so I might just watch that. I might just binge that on Christmas Day. Let's see. I want to put something up here. What are some knickknacks? I'm trying to think like in a bookstore. I have a couple of board games already. I'm thinking like some toys or something like that, but I just don't know what would work well off the top of my head right now. I mean, I can just get more book clutter. Doing well today, just very cold out. I'm doing okay, thanks for asking. Also glad to hear you're watching Stranger Things. See, and my boyfriend really enjoy it. I just got him to watch it for the first time. Oh, fun. So this is actually, I don't even know how many times I've tried watching Stranger Things, but I could just never get hooked on it. And I think season 3 is when it finally kind of got me a little bit more hooked. I don't know. I'm still like, I'm very much interested in where it goes story-wise. But, I don't know. It's just kind of weird because I had my partner at the time trying to get me hooked up on it, or like we tried watching it a few times and I just couldn't really get into it. I struggled to get into it. Just like I'm struggling to find items right now. Okay, holiday. It's time to just go holiday. When in doubt, in this shell, just anytime when in doubt, just go to the holiday section because we'll find something to put in here. Oh, that nutcracker should, oh, it is actually a bit bigger than I remembered. I was like, it should slot here. Actually, no. Actually, it shouldn't because it is quite large. But we could definitely put one. Oh, I like the look of that because it's almost like a bookend. That's kind of cute. Meow, 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 meow. Heard quite a few people who were like that, enjoyed it from when it first came out, but it's definitely one of those shows I had to watch over a few times to fully understand and notice. Yeah, it was more of just, I think at the time it came out is why so many people got hooked on it. But I watch so many like true crime documentaries and murder mysteries and like just weird creepy stuff all the time that Stranger Things, especially from the title, I think I had high expectations of it being super like weird and whatnot. And from the first season, the weirdest thing seemingly, you know, for the first few episodes at least, is just this girl that has special powers or abilities. I'm just like, okay. Like, I don't know. It just didn't really hook me very much. I had to force myself to like really keep going, and like maybe I would develop a personal attachment to it. I don't know. I can't really explain what I'm trying to say very well, but okay, I'm not seeing anything I want to use, which is not a great way to start stream tonight. That's kind of cute. We could put those flowers. I don't know. It was just like, it didn't seem super out there in the first season to me. Second season had some interesting things. I'm not going to spoil anything. Third season, though, is whenever I was like, okay, this is starting to get a little weird. Which I like the weird. The upside down is kind of creepy. Yeah, I think for me, too, though, it's just like I've watched so many things that talk about parallel universes. So I don't know. It was just like, I don't know. it seemed a little been there, done that to me. But again, that's because I've just now started watching it. And so many things have come out since Stranger Things season 1, you know? So to me, it didn't feel very novel like it probably did at the time it came out. If that makes sense. So I definitely feel like the timing of when you watch things can have a big impact as to whether or not you want to watch it or continue watching it. I could put those there. I think that's cute. Maybe I do just actually put books on this one so we can move on. Love Doctor Who, and it has those vibes with the sci-fi elements. I've never watched that either. I haven't. I have not watched Doctor Who, but I have heard good things from it or about it. I do want to try to watch Black Mirror again, because I do think that's definitely more up my alley. Good grief. I could put this one up here, maybe. Sized down. Put that there. Y'all, I think, I don't want to get my hopes up yet because I'm not 100% sure. I think my upper neighbor moved out today. Or has started the process. There was a U-Haul when I got home this afternoon. And I was like, okay, not gonna get my hopes up yet. I have heard them one time since I've been home, walking around upstairs, and I've not heard things moving around, no banging or anything. I think they're moving out if they've not already moved out completely. So I might, whenever I walk Mia later tonight before bed, I might go around the building and look up and see if I can look and see inside the windows of the apartment above me. Just to confirm. But if they're gone, I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. It's time to party. We can party. At least until someone moves in. And I just really hope the next person who moves in, it's not worse, because that's definitely an option that can happen. It's like, I'm over here complaining about this guy or, you know, girl or whoever. Honestly, I don't know who it is. But it could be even worse. I'm just kind of nervous for when someone does finally move in, but at least I'll have Christmas and the New Year time with no one here. Sandy, oh, I'm sorry I missed you coming in. I must have been blabbing away. Welcome in. Black Mirror's so good, yeah. I need to try watching it again, because that one I also did kind of struggle to care about watching at the time as well, but I think I would like that a lot better now. I go through weird phases. I don't know why I'm in plumbing. I go through weird phases sometimes with how I watch content, or like where I watch content. Sassy Goth, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for the 26 streams. Like, I'll go through phases where I strictly watch YouTube content as my content, and then I'll go through phases where I like binge watch Netflix or series from Netflix or some streaming service. And I definitely feel like right now I've moved away from YouTube more so. Because there are so many videos on YouTube from creators that I like to watch usually that I've just not been watching. But honestly, that makes it good for when I do come back that I can binge. I can binge that content. So I'm just making it bingeable. That's all I'm doing. I'm just delaying so I can binge it. Sandy, you're turbocharged legend. I feel like, didn't you get that recently already too? That's wild. I think you did. I can't remember. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. I had some rough patches today, but I'm okay. honestly, it was still a much better day than this past week. This past week, I just had so much going on. I just had way too much going on. So many appointments and extra things. And Monday, I still have 2 things. Monday, I'm getting my car service at 8 in the morning. And then I get my teeth cleaned and get my filling, which sucks. All in the same appointment. So Monday is going to be a long day. I haven't done my stream schedule yet, but don't be surprised if Monday's stream is just kind of like a simple hangout type stream. I don't know what I'd do yet, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to do a really long stream because I mean, I still got to get some deliveries in to make some money. However, still very, very cautiously optimistic. I applied to a job and got an email today that it was like under consideration, but sometimes that means it's just like the normal process. But usually at this stage, when it's like under the pre-screen for the application, they'll just send a rejection if they aren't interested or if it doesn't pass that pre-screen. So it actually says when I log into my portal, they sent me an email telling me to log into the portal to keep tabs on the status, which is why I feel like I actually passed the little pre-screen stage. I'm still not trying to get my hopes up. But it says under consideration. And then on top of that, it is from an employer that my previous manager, before she retired, she worked at this place for several years. So I reached out to her on LinkedIn and was like, hi, how are you doing? Could you maybe, like, if you have any connections still that work at this company, put a good word in for me? Like, can you please? And I know she would have no problem doing it if she does have connections still there, because she's been sending me job applications throughout the year. Like, she still is looking out for me. But I'm really hoping that she does. That way I can maybe at least get an interview if she can put that in for me. But that's pretty much what it is. Oh, man. David, how are you doing? Canna Biscuits, welcome in. 21 streams. Look at you go. Ivy Cowboy, you got your first one. I know you've been here before, but got your first brew. Yay. Also, I don't mean that as like a call out, just in case it came across that way. It's actually a running joke because I'll lurk in people's streams. If Jen's here, I've done that with her streams too. Don't look at me. I'll pop into Jen's stream sometimes and I'm just like, I don't want to do the daily thing because I just want to hang out for a few minutes and then I have to go, because usually I'll pop in streams between deliveries. So I'm on my phone, and if you're on, like, I'll put you up but minimize you where you're in the corner of my phone where I can still see the Instacart order list. So when I get an order, I click on it really quickly and then I exit out of the app. So I'm like, I never want to do a daily bork or something where I'm like, I come in, I'm like, oh gosh, I got an order and I gotta go and I can't even say anything. So I just don't do it at all in case of something like that happening. I just overthink it. I don't want to be perceived. Doodle Lover, welcome in. How are you doing? But yeah, it has nothing to do with you. I hope that comes across the right way. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything at all. But I do pop in, though. I pop in, but I'm just afraid to, like, start something and then I can't finish it. I've done that before with Lucy's stream where I've had it up and then, like, I'll start a conversation or respond to something, but then I can't follow up with it, and then it just kind of bothers me and it's just in the back of my head the whole time. So I've just opted to kind of just be more lurky whenever I'm doing all of that. I think this is kind of nice looking. can come up here, grab a board game, come over here, play a little bit, whatever. Oh God, oh God. No, go away, go away. Oh my gosh, I hate that so much. Get that AI stuff out of my browser. I accidentally clicked, because all these browsers have these built-in AI agents now. I accidentally clicked on it and opened the sidebar and everything was going chaotic. I was freaking out. Okay, so we got those cluttered up finally. And like, I just feel like I don't know. I kind of want, maybe I could put something Christmassy over this, like on the top of this. I don't know what exactly, but I feel like we could do something. I mean, I could put gift boxes and just like kind of act like they're sitting on top of the shelves. Honestly, that's kind of a vibe. Wait, what if I put one of these light fixtures over top of that? Because this is, I think, still metal, so it still has like a little bit of a... Because this is wood and it has the metal things, whatever they're called. The fixture. Let's see, what colors? Ooh, yeah. I kind of like the look of that. That's cute. I want something to fill in this big space right there. Okay, I'm good with that. Garland from Seasons. Yeah, I thought about doing the garland there. I mean, I still could. I could even put kind of the stuff that I did over here with the flower. Oh, that's gonna slot to that. Oh, you know what? It actually doesn't look that bad to hang from the bottom of the bookcase like that. It's a bit much, I agree. I know I said that before anyone ever said that, but I know some of y'all are probably thinking it. I would size it down a little bit so it fits the thing here a bit better. What if I did that? Wait, I kind of like that. Let me scale this down 10%. Let's see where that gets us. I might have to lower it to a little. 0.85. And then elevate minus 0.1. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of cute. Let's see. Whoops. Could do that. Maybe I should have done these instead of the big one, but I feel like the big one's kind of cute looking. And extra, and Christmas vomit, so it fits what we need it to fit. Let's see here, I did 0.85, and then lowered it 0.1. Love it. I love me some vomit. Okay. Let's see. So this is the holly. I could size it up a pretty good bit if we wanted to put this on the top. Wait, how big did I make that? This looks, is that about the same? Is that the same? Is that the same? No, it's smaller than that. Okay. No, oh no, it was bigger. Oh no, it wasn't. Okay. That's pretty. I like that. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. And then let me put one of these over here. Unsub from Disney Plus after the drama started this past summer. Yeah, I currently have Disney Plus, and the reason why is because I had ESPN for college football, and then they got into this feud with Disney, and Disney apparently owns like all of these sports networks as well, which is incredibly infuriating to me. And so I couldn't even watch most of the channels as to why I even bought ESPN in the first place. So then I canceled my ESPN in order. No. Sorry, not ESPN. YouTube. It was YouTube TV. YouTube TV is what I had. And they got into this feud with Disney because ESPN is owned, I guess, by Disney. And so all the ESPN channels were taken off of YouTube TV temporarily, but I didn't know when they were going to come back. So there were a couple of weeks where I like they didn't have the channels. So I canceled it immediately with YouTube TV, purchased an ESPN. But the thing with purchasing the ESPN subscription is that they only had these bundled plans where it was Disney Plus and Hulu with ESPN. And I was like, I don't even want those. I literally just want to watch like college football. I don't need Disney and Hulu. So I only have it because it was like this bundled deal thing at the time. And I think they did that on purpose. I think they were trying to force people to cancel YouTube TV in order to go over and purchase those subscriptions. Because why else did you have those bundles at the time? And now that's not a thing. So honestly, I'm really like incredibly frustrated with Disney. Disney's doing some really stupid stuff. Like they're losing the trust of so many people. I feel like they used to be this great example, and now it's just kind of laughable, some of the things that they've been doing. I do not really like the idea of supporting Disney anymore. That's just a personal preference, though. Kind of like doing a plant like that. I know that's technically like an herb, but it's kind of cute there. That's kind of cute there. But I only need it for like another month and then I'm canceling it all. I literally do that every year. I only purchase, I've been using Fubo TV the past few years, but it's so expensive now. And I had YouTube TV because the first, I think it was 3 months, was only like $35 as opposed to the 90 or whatever it is. So honestly, it saved me a lot more money because I did it that way. Because I went ahead and canceled before I even had a full payment that I had to do. But talk about a frustrating thing. I'm just fed up with all of the streaming stuff now. And now they're all eating each other up. Like they're all acquiring one another, which is so laughable because in a way it's a good thing, because a lot of us have been complaining for the past few years about how there are so many streaming platforms now that it is counterintuitive to the alternative of cable and satellite, because it's just like, well, it's easier to just get that now, so you can have everything in one place. But now you have all of these streaming platforms buying one another, that it's getting back to a point to where it's just going to be a few services. It's just really funny how things circle back like that. I don't know. I'm curious to know what the future of that's going to be. I'm genuinely interested to see what happens. You know what I could do is put that door, or like what I put over here, but put it around that front door. But I think it's too skinny. Yeah, see, I need a wider. Actually, it's not that. It's pretty right on point with it. It's a little too short, but that's fine. You can put that around the door. I think that's cute. It gives the doorway a little something more, because I still didn't like how boring that looked. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're in a good place with this, to where I'm okay with it. I am content. We're gonna save. Ads now. Just 10 seconds. It says just 10 seconds on my end, so hopefully it's not a full minute. Should be back now. I only have 2 snoozes, so I'll go ahead and use them both though. Okay, so now we have our bathroom over here, which honestly is really big. Like we really don't need this much space, but I'm thinking we could do. The stalls are gonna be way too big. Like we're not gonna be able to fit those in here, I don't think. Yeah, they're so big. I could put like one like that, which doesn't make sense at all. Defeats the point of even having a stall. So I'm thinking I could build separate rooms if we wanted to make it like for multiple, but I have the wall. I can't put that there. Yeah, that's not going to work the way I want it to. So never mind. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything like that in here. I need a sink at least. Phoenix, welcome in. I was talking about you earlier. just right out the gate. Just start with that. You know what? I could do. The building is so lag on this because there's just so much on this lot. Like I could split this and make this a little hallway, which I think I'm gonna do. So we could put 2 toilets in here. It makes the bathroom a little tight feeling, but that's okay. It's a bathroom. I mean, you shouldn't just be hanging out in the bathroom. Then we could put a sink right here. And then we could put separate doors. So, oh, okay. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Honestly, don't even remember. Oh, it was about the caffeinate. Because Jen and Sarah have been caffeinating people so much, but I was like, I'm pretty sure Phoenix has gotten a few too, though. So it wasn't anything bad this time. And you're caffeinated. You're not drifting away. So that's good. That's good. Phoenix does not need saving today. Oh, those are fancy. I don't want the fancy doors. Can put these. Okay, I have no idea what flooring and wallpaper we're gonna use in here yet. But now that I have that laid out, that makes me feel a little bit better. I kind of like the idea of the fancy little sleep bathroom kit toilets. I don't know why, because we don't really have like modern fancy stuff out here, but I just like the look of that in here for some reason. So we're gonna do it. And we're gonna go with that. So let me go ahead and pull out the rest of the sleep bathroom kit while we're on that. While I'm on that, oh my God, that still seems so new to me, and it is wild that we've had all of these kits since then. That is absolutely crazy. That makes me sick. Like, it actually makes me feel sick to my stomach. I don't know if I want to go full in with all of that. I think with the mirror, I'll go different, like a different direction, but I think this will be fine. Oh, getting a hot chocolate. That sounds so good. Also, welcome in, and Nicole. I don't know. I think I missed you when you came in, but thanks for the 45 streams. Oh, you never need to apologize if you miss a stream, y'all. Don't apologize. Especially like, you never do, but especially whenever I'm streaming every day right now, I do not expect everyone to come to everything on top of that. But never ever need to do that. Was Mr. Phoenix's first day home in 2 weeks? Oh, yeah, no, that's good. I'm glad that you got that time. Yeah, it's clipping a little bit. Does that bother me enough? Yes, it does. It does. I'm deciding it does right now. Ooh, wait. Oh. Oh no, it sounds really stupid, and I've said it so many times before, but I just got chills. That gave me chills. I don't know why that happens. It's so ridiculous to say out loud. I totally get it. It sounds really cringy and stupid, but I just got chills. That gave me chills because it matched, and I like the vibe of this together is really cool. Okay, I need my wallpapers. Does he travel for work? Does he travel for work? Ow! Oh God, I just burnt my finger. Thank you, Krista. Okay, y'all. First sip of the brew tonight. Like I said, I've had a lot of like cinnamon bun flavor, like coffee, like brews with cinnamon bun notes. That one, I will say, is probably one of the best ones I've had. It's not a favorite out of the Advent calendar. It's not bad, but it's not like one of the better ones that we've had so far. But out of all the types of cinnamon bun, kind of cinnamon roll flavored coffee brews that I've had, that's definitely one of the best. He does, mostly within the province, but sometimes out of province. I know, like, my mom, when I was growing up, when I was just a kid, like really, really young, kindergarten, I remember my mom was a manager and she traveled for work all the time. Like every week she was gone, at least for a few days every week. And that I hated that as a kid, especially. And she left that job. I don't remember when she did that, but she stayed with the company, but she like took a demotion in order to not have to do that anymore so she could be with us. It was hard on her too, in a lot of ways, but I know it's hard to have a job that requires a lot of travel, in that sense, like with your loved ones, you miss spending time with them. You don't get to see them. It's like, that's when you realize this, just the few hours in the evening that you get together really does mean a lot at the end of work days, you know? Like, I know I'm talking a lot, but Nespresso had a limited flavor, sesame and peanut butter. I thought it was going to be weird, but it was that actually does sound really good. We had a peanut butter cookie flavored brew last night, and I think that was last night's, and it was a miss. It was a flop. I did not like it. The one we pulled for tomorrow from the Advent calendar tonight is candy cane, which is really, really funny because y'all know from the stream yesterday, I was talking about how I've been craving like a pepperminty coffee lately. Well, I got it, and it's a red bag. Y'all missed me opening a red bag. Just saying, if you weren't here at the start of the stream, you missed an iconic moment because we haven't had a red bag since like day 4. I was so excited. I was so excited about the red bag. And then we are raising money. If you're just tuning in, we're raising money for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation this month. So if you have any spare dollars, I thought I'd make it a little bit more interesting. We have a wheel of chaos, so to speak, if you donate $1 for while I'm building in The Sims. So I also have Bamboozled on the wheel. So just letting y'all know that there are some fun things for that. You know what? What if we use something like this? Should we just go for it? No, it doesn't make sense in this build, I don't think. Honestly, though, that is beautiful. Y'all, write this down. Write this down. I want to do a bathroom that uses this wallpaper with the sleep bathroom kit, like the yellow swatch, because that is everything. That is so pretty to me. I could do that. It doesn't look great in like the style for the rest of the bookstore, but just for in the future, for future reference. I do think we should do that because that looks stunting to me. Absolutely stunting. Okay, I gotta like figure out the vibe in here. I want to use tile, but I don't know what tile. Ooh, wait, I actually like that. It has like Christmassy energy to it. With the red. I don't think I want it to be like nasty. The cream swatch of that wallpaper. Oh, like the... Are we talking about the reptile one or the tile that I had briefly put down? Oh, missed yesterday. What did they say about the angel tree gifts? They didn't really say anything other than just thank you. But I did turn them in. I turned in the angel tree on... Was that yesterday? Wow, that seems like 2 or 3 days ago. That was just yesterday. That was just yesterday, but yes, I did turn in the angel tree yesterday. They're very appreciative. They're very, very appreciative. It was a little frustrating though when I went because I wasted a lot of time figuring out what the heck was going on. Because when I went, the door was locked and I was like, I was told that I could, you know, bring stuff in today and y'all are not closed because your hours are posted right here on the door and it says you should be open right now. So I was kind of freaking out about that. Y'all, I kind of like this red tile, I'm not gonna lie. So I like just stayed in my car and I like left a message. I called them and left a message like, hey, I'm outside. I was, what should I do? Because I need to get this dropped off today. And then I just got fortunate, I guess. I saw another car come up to the door and people were like going inside. Someone helped them in and everything and they got luggage out. So I don't know what was going on. I feel like maybe something unexpected happened and they had to like go do something really quickly. But it did get delivered. It was just a little frustrating because I was like, I need to go work. I need to go work. I can't just sit outside all day long waiting. And they never gave me an explanation as to why the door was locked either. I should have asked. I was just like, just not a good time. Let me get some soups. We need a little soup. But thank you all so much though. I've been wanting to do something like that for a while and we definitely got a lot of stuff, so that's awesome. Okay, so we got that. I have soap, we have paper towels. I need a trash can, which I have no idea where we would fit that. I could put it like in well, I'll put it up by the door, it's fine. We'll get a trash can. Sleepy-ish. Welcome in, how are you doing? First time chat. Look at you go. I typed chat. I meant to type trash to get a trash can, and then I typed chat because I just said first time chat. How are you doing? You're doing good? That's awesome. Glad to have you here. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. We're working on this really big Christmas village. We're slowly making our way around. We have this much kind of finished, and we still have all of this to go all the way around. But we're having a good time with it. We're vibing. We've been vibing with it. Maybe we could do like this one. Just kind of put that there. Oh. Well, that kind of works. The little pink swatch. That could work in here. That's fine. Oh, what if we put... This might be a little weird. But what if we put like one of these boards in the bathroom? Where people can post things. I don't feel like it's that weird. I hate the swatch choices for it, but it is what it is. Oh, we could do that one instead. Okay, let me get you going over here. Maybe if I size it down. Yeah, there we go. It's like just way too big. Don't need it to be that big. No, I'm not even gonna stop. No, I can't be stopped. Okay. I think we have all of the basics. We have all of our basics. We have the bare necessities, as they would say. Okay. Let me get, oh no, I don't have toilet paper. I need toilet paper. Oh my goodness. That would have been a nightmare. Would not want to forget any toilet paper. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. For the love of everything. Okay, so we have toilet paper, we have our toilets. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna leave them plain like that, believe it or not. I know, it's quite shocking. But we don't really need much in the bathrooms. I could put like a little shelf in each of these with a candle and a plant. You know what, I'll probably do something like that because I'm me and I can't help it. You know what, how? No, if I size it down. What if I got one of these sized down? No, it still wouldn't. No, never mind. Okay, I was trying to think of something cool to do with that. I don't think it's gonna work the way I want it to. Maybe I can get the Cozy Bistro. Where is the Cozy Bistro? Where is the Bistro of Cozy? I could use these. Oh, there it is. Put that on top. Bow, now, now, now. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. I don't know if there's a curtain that's gonna look cute on this window. Maybe something simple like that could. This could maybe. No, I don't like that with an arched window. This works fine with the arched window. And there is, yeah, there's that red swatch. I have like a reddish pink. Ooh, I think that looks cute in there actually. Maybe we do that. I don't know why. Something just in this bathroom's not vibing with me, but I'm gonna leave it for now. And then, like I said, maybe I could put like a little shelf with a candle. It does not clip through, so I could do something like this in here. Granted, I do not like the colors. I could do green. I mean, the green would be Christmassy. Red and green. It's Christmas vomit. Maybe I could just do that. I don't know if that's high enough. Is it? Yeah, actually, it might be. And then let me get a candle. I could get a little festive we could do a little decorative candle like that. Oh, so fancy. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got some Christmas up in that toilet. And then we can go ahead and put a couple of the small plants. So like maybe we could do Bloomin' Rooms and Grange Medroom on one. Wherever they are. Wherever they may be. I'll find you eventually. They can't be that expensive. They should be up here. Where's the little tiny one from Grange Medroom? Where are you? Seriously though, where are you? What the heck? Okay. Just so many things now. It's hard to just find anything. Grange Medroom. We have Bloomin' Rooms. Lumen rooms. This little guy is what I was looking for. And then over here, I mean, we could also put that in here. There is like a red pink swatch of that. That's not what I was thinking, but that could work. And then we also have Viney. I could put Viney in here. Yeah, who doesn't love a fancy candle in their bathroom? Could do that. There. I don't need the plant to slot to the toilet, okay? Like, that's a little overkill. So many better things you could have done, Sims. So many better things you could have done with that. You put that there, and then we'll put this a little bit closer in to rotate that way. And then we're gonna get, see, yeah, like that one matches perfectly. Perfect. 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 I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. So I'm gonna drink some more Celsius and coffee and get all the caffeine. I know I need to delete the plants off that other toilet. I haven't forgotten about it. Although it would be funny if I did forget about it. Be like, why do you have bushes in here? I like to have bushes in my bathroom, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Let's see. Oh, Finn, welcome in. How are you doing? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 ba, bum. I don't know. It just felt appropriate at the time. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. We're just vibing. We're working on our bookstore. We're about finished with it, actually. As soon as I figure out one more thing to put above this. You know what? I don't really use these super often. Maybe we could put this. It's a little weird, but... Whoops. Maybe we could do... Oh, is there... Yeah, there is. This is the green of that one. Oh, wait. Do we not have the wood tone, but with green? The dark wood tone? Oh, those boogers. Why did they do that to us? Oh, they did us dirty. They did us dirty. Okay, well, we'll do that. We'll have different colors. That's fine. That still matches the toilet. It's just kind of weird in a way. Maybe not. Maybe not that weird. I'm the one making it weird. I feel like maybe I would like this one better in here. Don't ask questions. It is just what it is. Okay. I think we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good. I do want a little more Christmas vomit in here, so maybe we could put like some garland or like something above the doors here, and then we can call it a day. And then I'll think of something else that we don't need, and then we could do that. Is that completely necessary for the bathrooms? No, we definitely don't need that. However, now I can't see. And I'm telling y'all, it needs to go down. Yeah, there we go. It was floating a little high. Maybe put a little Christmas decor in the bathroom. Why not? We're cute. Maybe that's all we do. And wait. I know. One of my fillers that I like to use that gives like an older, oh, we could do that too though. Oh, I'm doing okay, Finn. Sorry, I just saw seeing your message. I'm doing okay. I guess you could say I'm doing okay. I'm really not, but I'm fine enough. I feel like just I don't want to like always say I'm not doing okay. So I just opt to say that I am doing okay, even when I'm not. Maybe we put that in here. I kind of like the vibe of that. It gives me bookstore energy in an interesting way, a weird way maybe. It almost makes me want to just put it on the other wall though, like above the board, but I'm not going to. Okay. I think we can start getting to the upstairs because we definitely need to do that. We have like nothing up here. Absolutely nothing. 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 I don't know what's wrong with me. Let me get one of these. I'm gonna put these on the inside here. Can I get one of those there? And that'll help lighten it up a little bit. That's cute. Oh God, what happened? What happened? Who did what? What'd you do? Krista with the $5. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're gonna spin the wheel. We'll spin the wheel. Okay, y'all, so. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay, let me get the wheel pulled up. So we have this thing going on where if you donate $1, we will spin the wheel. This is the wheel. Okay, this is the wheel. I know the colors look a little weird because I have 5 things. If it's even, you get the gist. It looks a little odd like this. But this is our wheel. So the idea with this is that one of them's Bean Boozled. We know what that is. One of them's a swatch switch. So it's that I have to change the swatch of the last item I just placed down. And then one of them is replace next item. This one isn't very explanatory, but I had to fit it on the wheel. The idea with this is to replace the last object with the next item in the catalog. So I just placed that light, the wall sconce down. So whatever, like you can see this. No. So if we got this on the wheel, I would have to put this in its place. So that's another one. Rotate once. So this just means I rotate the last object I placed, and I can rotate it one direction, only one time. So move the last object one tile is the other one, move one tile. So I have to move it over one tile, to the right, the left, forward, back, whatever. So that's what we're dealing with tonight. That is diabolical, especially with a wall sconce, because honestly with that, I have no idea what I would do. Like if I move it one tile, like, I don't know how I would make that work very well with the wall. Maybe like up is like, I guess technically if it's a tile though, it would be over here. Let's just hope we don't get that one because I have no idea how I would address that. I was thinking more like objects, whatever I was putting that down, but we'll see what happens. But that's what we have. So I think it'll be a little bit of fun chaos, you know. Y'all get to drive me crazy with it. Ari, welcome in. How are you doing? Okay, so I'm gonna put spin in and y'all can see the wheel. Hopefully this works. Please let this work. Oh my God, what is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Oh. It's a little delayed. Okay. So replace with the next item, which was the light. That was the light that I had. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Oh Lord, why did I do this to myself? Why did I do this to myself? Also, just accidentally exited out of one of my windows. Give me 1 second. Sorry, y'all. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. I appreciate that. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation appreciates that. I can speak on their behalf. I'm sure they would definitely appreciate that. What is happening? Like, I swear my computer's doing something really weird right now, and I can't make out what it's doing. What? Why is it doing that? I don't even know how I would explain to y'all what it's doing. Just sorry, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna delete this and we're gonna put this. Which, you know what? It kind of works. I feel like that's fine. I'm gonna say it's fine. It's cute. It's a choice. I might size it down. There's nothing that says I can't size it down. Okay. Hey, it matches. There's nothing that says I couldn't change the swatch of it either. So technically it's just the item. But honestly, that swatch That one kind of works too, but I feel like I like the red. It's more Christmassy. So I hope y'all like the idea of that. Sorry, I have the wheel up. Sorry, I forgot to take the wheel off. Good Lord, I'm not used to that. That's something I'll have to get used to here in a second. Okay. We can deal with that. I'm not gonna lie, it does bother me a little bit. It's just so random. We have these wall sconces everywhere else except in the bathroom. We put this. People are gonna be like, what? Why is that there? You know what? You just had to be here. You had to be here for it. Okay. Let's get upstairs. Let me put some lights down. It's gonna be like best discretion whenever we have that with the wheel. Okay. Let's figure out what vibes we're gonna do up here. It could be worse. At least it wasn't a window or wallpaper. Yeah. Oh yeah, don't even get me started on that. That would have been so stressful. That would have been really stressful. Wallpaper, I don't know like how we would necessarily address that. I guess like if we had the one tile, like I don't know how we would do about that. It's mainly like, I was thinking more like objects whenever I was putting that down on the wheel. And we could make it that discretion, you know. Again, we can have discretion. If the last thing I place is a wallpaper, then if the wheel is like the next thing in the catalog, then we could do it with that. Or if it lands on something else, then we could go to like the last actual object that I place and then do whatever for that object. So just give it a little leeway with it because it's not perfect, but I hope it's fun though. I think could still be fun. Okay. Got the same swatch up there. Oh God, wait, why is that swatch in here? That's peculiar. Interesting. Okay, well, I don't know why that ended up getting on this wall, but it is for right now until I figure out what I'm gonna do. So this is gonna be a living space, like kitchen, dining, living room, all in this area. This I was thinking is the primary bedroom, and then we have another little nursery or toddler room in this one. So that's the vibes. Those do be the vibes I be bringing. Just ignore that I said that because I don't know why I did. Whoops. One more. There we go. There we go. I could put the little bench here, which is actually kind of cute looking. The clippage is a little odd, but I think that's fine. We could put the mirror. Or we could put... No, I like the mirror there. Hey, I think this is gonna be a cute little vibe. We can put the red with that. Ooh. Ooh, the swatch of that matches so well, too. No idea of wallpaper, what we're gonna do yet. I don't even want to think about that, but I need to figure it out. I like the idea that now that I have this like this, of this part being an accent wall though. Like just these two tiles here. That's really cute. I love this bench too. I really just love this kit. I think this kit is pretty solid. I like sizing these down and putting them under here. Okay, so I have a little bench there. And then just keeping in mind like the vibes downstairs being what they are. Like I like the idea of a bag being kind of up against this wall. The shoes are cute too. Yeah, I always have to size down the shoes. I always do. The only time I sized them up was when I did my clown. I had my clown shell recently, and I put these in there and sized them up a little bit bigger to make them look like clown shoes. Honestly, they look like clown shoes as they are right now too. I think I sized them up though. Not quite that big, but make them red. They definitely can give clown vibes. You scale them up, like 1.25. Can make them look pretty large. I like that idea. What if we put, oh, this is bigger than I thought. Maybe we could just put one above the mirror. I was gonna put one on either side. That's kind of cute. Okay. I'm like in the stage of trying to figure out the vibes and look like what we're gonna do stylistically. That mirror though does work really well with the arch door. I'd love to say I was thinking about that when I put that there, but I did not. I was not thinking about that at all. What if we put, oh, it's too big. If I size it down though, we could kind of put it like a hallway rug. It helps define this a little bit better. Give some, ooh. See, the red swatches always have like this blue accent. I wish it was green, because then it's like, it would be super Christmassy, but we can make it more Christmassy if we did the green and gold. Let's see. I want like a fun pattern wallpaper. Maybe that would help us. Oh, we do have the, I completely forgot we have that for the mudroom kit. What if I did the green? Ooh, like I could have the like tall wainscoting there, and then I could put this everywhere else. And then have red accents, maybe. I'm just gonna put it everywhere for the time being. The kitchen, I'll probably put a different, because that's pretty, I really like the other one too. I love this. Not for this space, because I don't like the wood tone, but I really like this swatch of it too. It's like a different green with the red orange color, which looks really nice. I think this is gonna be a nice vibe though. So I'm thinking that we'll put, I want the door to the bedroom to be off this hall. Same with this. Maybe we could have, I don't know, I feel like it might be a little weird to have it there, but I like the idea of it being out of sight like that. And then we could do something really nice here. So the kitchen, I think, would be better on this wall, just because if I want upper cabinets, it gives me a little more versatility to do that. Then this could be like a dining area, and then the living space could be like in this general vicinity. Lurk away, Sandy. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. Preach. To preach. Let's see. What other things? Come on, load. I ain't got time for this. Azul, 98 streams. You are so close. You are so close. Welcome in. How are you doing? Like, I like this so much, but I don't know if I want to go quite that modern looking. Not that this is super modern, but I just don't think that's quite what I want. At least not right now. I still am trying to figure out the vibe. Oh, wait. What if I did... Okay, if I pull that... let me pull this out of the way for a sec. Cozy didn't leave the house once today. You know what? I love that for you. Absolutely love it. Oh, Lucy, how are you doing? I have mentioned you a couple times, not like about you, but the fact that we were talking about the peppermint yesterday, right? With the coffee stuff. Look what I pulled out of my advent calendar today. I got candy cane. So I'm gonna be sipping on a candy cane brew tomorrow. I just thought that was really funny because we were chatting about that yesterday, and I've been saying like how I've been craving something that's pepperminty with like a coffee, and I got that, so I thought that was really funny. Teaspoon, welcome in. How are you doing? You're caffeinated. And the 33 streams. You got 33 streams under your belt. Azul is lightly buzzed. The peanut butter was bad. I didn't like the peanut butter cookie. Tonight, I'm sipping on the cinnamon roll, whatever, coffee. And I said a little bit earlier, I was like, it's not one of my favorites from the advent calendar, but I have had a lot of different coffee like brews that have this cinnamon bun flavor to it, and this is probably one of the best ones I've had that is of that flavor profile, but it's not one of my favorites from the advent calendar. It's decent. The aftertaste of the peanut butter one wasn't that. Yeah, the aftertaste was fine. I liked the aftertaste of it. But thick like cheesecake, first of all, I absolutely love your username. Absolutely love it. If I could give you a trophy right now, I would. I love cheesecake. It's awesome, but also just like the thick like cheesecake is sending me right now. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. Happy to have you here. A sucker for anything cinnamon. Yeah, I like cinnamon and like flavored coffee things, but cinnamon in general, but also it's just like, this one is not one of the best out of the advent calendar though. We've had some really good ones from the advent calendar earlier this month. And Lucy, you're getting your streak back. You're getting it back. We are so back. I love how we were on the same wavelength on that. That's hilarious. Okay, so I was like thinking of doing a built-in situation here, and I don't know if that's exactly what I want to do, but that's really pretty up against that wall. It does make this space kind of small, but I think that's fine. It's not like super tight. If it was one tile, then I would not like it, but I think that's enough space that we can get away with doing that. I think it's really pretty. Yes, yes, yes. Everyone say hello to Cheesecake. Also, if you have a preferred name, let us know. But I absolutely love the idea of saying Cheesecake. Also, for everyone tuning in now, I think that my upper neighbor has officially moved out. I think they have. I saw a U-Haul when I was coming home from work this afternoon, and I think it might have been theirs, but I don't know. Been lurking for a bit. I'm building too, and you've been a joy to have in my... Oh, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. That makes me so happy when people say that, because I am the same way whenever I'm building. I like to have other Sims streamers on in the background, and it actually means a lot to me when people say they do that with my streams. You know, I'd love to say that I could ignore the fact that I don't know if I can do this. I think this bothers me too much. I could put it like in front of it like that. Oh no. Maybe I can ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it. We're gonna do that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Most people call you cheesy. Okay. I love that. Cheesy. I will try my best to remember. I always try to remember what people prefer to be called. I'm not perfect though, so if I ever say something wrong, by all means, just kindly remind me what you prefer to be called. Wait, what happened, Teaspoon? What are we breakdancing about? I don't want to call you an old friend. Oh, so y'all know one another. Y'all know one another? Lucy and Cheesy? Oh, they moved out finally. That makes sense now. Sorry. I have too many things going on in my head right now. I'm thinking about a lot of different things that aren't even stream related. I have too many things on my mind right now. You can put this on one of the shelves. I'll figure out exactly how I want to place that later. We could do this. You know, we could kind of treat this a little bit like our front table, like if we had a front table. Oh my God. I'm trying to grab that. For the love of everything, for the love of pizza and coffee. Oh my God. But we are raising money for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation all month this month. And I have a fun little wheel of misfortune that I'm doing right now where you can absolutely drive me crazy. As I'm building by selecting things that kind of make things a little funkier. And I know none of that makes sense, but let me tell you, I think it can spice things up a little bit. Let me see, like, oh my God, put that back. Let me put all this stuff back because I'm getting fed up with it. Just want to put my mail here. For the love of cheese and crackers. That's all I've been wanting to do. Known Cheesy for a long time. I love it whenever people like know one another. You should get more muted tones for the mudroom kit. Yeah. Some more wooden swatches would be nice. Like, I can appreciate some of the more vibrant colors, but yeah, I wish we had a few more brown tones. Make that red. We're gonna do that. And then we're doing Christmas vomit though, so I'm gonna try to do red and green as much as I can. If we're gonna vomit it up, we gotta vomit it up the right way, the Christmas way. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this for right now because I don't need to be cluttering right now. Why am I cluttering in the first place? I shouldn't even be doing that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised no one called me out on that. And be like, Matthew, why are you cluttering right now? You don't even have the layout figured out, which is so valid right now too. But swatches that actually match would be nice. Yeah. I do like how the wood tone that we do get, like this one from Grange Mudroom, matches the door really well. This is from University, and it matches pretty well. At least I think it does. It's pretty close. What gets me is having mismatched wood tones within DLC. Like within the same kit, you'll have things that just don't have any matching wood swatches, and that's what irks me so much. Now that's red. I like that being red, but I don't think I want this to be red. I don't like the black handles. I like the gold handles better. So light and dark brown swatch, yeah, it would have made it. It makes it a lot more versatile for sure. Okay. Then let's get us a sofa so we can start laying out the space a little bit better. A part of me wants to... Okay, and I'm getting ahead of myself just a little bit, but let me see really quickly. Oh, we could use, you know what? We've not used these before. Maybe up here we could use these. That could be kind of cute. Oh, why is the shadow so bad on that? Also, I don't get why it's on a diagonal. That's why. I should have known. I should have known better. Oh God. I don't think this is gonna work really well because you get a really bad shadow. But we'll see. Put this. Let me put a spandrel here. I don't think it's gonna work with this. It's just like the other garland. Like it doesn't work with the big one, but the small one works fine. I think this is gonna look bad. Let me just temporarily put one so I can see what it looks like. Yeah, it looks, oh, okay, it went away. The shadow went away. Okay, so that can look cute. Okay. That can look, I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick. Okay, I gotta catch up on chat. Let me see. Come on. Oh my God, don't do this. Okay. I swear, it's just gonna get worse and worse, y'all. This is just gonna get worse and worse as we keep adding more and more to this lot. This lot is already at, it's over 719,000 simoleons, and we've not even gotten barely a third of the way through. I also hate that it's saying I'm using CC when I'm not, so that's going to be obnoxious. It's not going to be easily visible in the gallery. Let me see. Let me see. What are you doing to me? I actually really like that one that I put. I wasn't planning on that being like the permanent one, but this rounded one from Horse Ranch is kind of cute. Maybe we put a darker brown swatch there. I'm okay with that. And then we're gonna put like a little dining table in here. It's gonna be a cute little vibe. We do need to put like a Christmas tree somewhere. So we cannot forget, we have to put our decor. I'll have to keep a spot open for that. Yeah, I'll have CC turned off in the filters, and I know there's no CC. There are a couple of reasons why it does that, and right now I can't remember what it is. There's like a really specific reason though, because I've had it happen before in a build of mine previously, and I was able to upload it without it saying it had CC, but I don't remember. I'd have to Google it. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Ooh, what if we did like a high top table? That way we're at least a little more level with the windows. That could be kind of cute. Maybe something like this. It's a little weird, but I'm kind of leaning into my weirdness for this build. Gallery art and OSMP red shelf. Yeah, red shelf definitely. I had that problem whenever I first did red shelf, and then I stopped using red shelf because of it. I was like, okay, fine, I'll use tool mod. But yeah, gallery art will do it. There's another thing though, and it's one of those things where I don't remember what it is, but when I read it, it'll click. Like I'll remember. Is that? Yeah, that's a high top one, isn't it? I think so. Yeah. This one is too, for sure. Oh, wait. The cottage living one might work. Maybe we could do the cottage cheese. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I like the vibes of that. I think I can make that work. Let's see what chairs. We're gonna have some limited chair options for the high top. Are you Googling it? I really wish I could remember. Because I think even with my treehouse, it was saying that I used, let me see really quickly in my catalog. Yeah, like maybe not my treehouse. Let's see, let me see. Include custom content. Yeah, it did it on this one, which actually I did use custom content for this one. I recreated Ariane's house from Luma Island. And I put this whole big archaeological dig site, which is really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of fun building that. You can't really see it in the photos, but I'm trying to see. I did it for this build, and I didn't use CC in it, and I don't remember why. But I did a mushroom build. So I have a lot of builds that are hidden because of that, like this one. This house also says I use CC, so I don't get a lot of downloads because of it. This is what we worked on literally a year ago. I was working on this big lot. It was a container complex, apartment complex, and it was also Christmas themed. So we had a big Christmas tree in the center of it, had a cafe and like 6 different apartments. But I had a lot of fun with that. That's whenever I first started streaming, actually. I was working on that. That's when we met Mel, Leah, I think Ari as well, and Tony. Had a lot of the OGs. Okay, anyways, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, paint from reference will do it. It's like, I'll know. When I hear it, I'll know why on my builds it was doing it. Okay, where are the high top chairs? I don't do a lot of the high tops usually, and I'm not seeing anything. I was like, it does have to be high top, right? Where are they? Okay, I'm gonna be really peeved if they give us high top tables and then they don't give us chairs from the same packs, which I'm not surprised. If you have a cottage living high top table, you should have a cottage living high top chair. Like, where are they though? Because I've only done high top tables a couple of times. Or do I use the benches? Or not benches, the bar stools? Is it just use bar stools? That's probably what it is. I'm just forgetting common sense things. That's probably what I'm thinking of. Or not remembering correctly. It's just the bar stools. So I'm just being stupid. Essentially, that's what it is. I'm just being stupid. Okay. I don't even know if I want these. Let's see. Ooh, wait. That one with the red swatch. Ooh, I like the look of that, actually. Okay, what if I put it that way and bump you back? There we go. Oh, whoa. Yeah, something like that. I like the look of that. Sorry, y'all. Y'all just have to endure it. Okay, let me see. If I size this down, I want this to go all the way around. Oh yeah, we're gonna have so much Christmas vomit in this. It's gonna be incredible. Also, I got an idea that it's gonna take me forever, but look at this outside. I think it was toward the end of the stream last night. Look at this with these lights that we got. But imagine it on all these buildings. Like having lights like that on all of the buildings, like around the doors and on the walls and like the columns and stuff. I think that would be so pretty. So that might be a thing that I do off stream if I end up doing it, because that's just not going to be a very fun stream at all. And me just working on putting lights like that outside. I know some of y'all will be super nice and be like, you would watch it and just hang out, but I don't think I could do that to y'all. I really don't. I might just leave it with, no, I don't like that. Maybe we do, no, not that one. It's the green with the yellow. No, not that. Dadgummit, what is it? This one. Good Lord. Oh my gourd. Let's see, we'll do that swatch. I wish that these bows stayed red is the only thing, but it's fine. You know what? Maybe I do leave it with the blue snowflakes because we do have blue accents. Okay. I'm gonna stop overanalyzing that for a second. Let me get a rug. Let's figure out what rug we're gonna put in the dining space. Can make them different colors for different buildings or all white. Yeah. I honestly, whenever I was thinking of doing it, I was thinking of it being all white. No insult intended, but Simsy vomits Christmas. Your Christmas building actually like. Thank you. Honestly, I feel like that if you actually like it, I'm not doing it right. I must not be doing Christmas vomit right. Let's see. 1.4. I actually think that's pretty cute. I know it clips a little bit, but we can ignore that. Ooh. Dang it. You know what? I might bring these down just a smidge. Not that low. Oh my gourd. I don't want it that low. Just treating it like a curtain. I just want to bring it down a little bit. Okay, let me see. Minus 0.1. Minus 0.15. And then maybe that'll, yeah, that's kind of like the height that I want it to be. That's cute. Okay. Hopefully that'll stay. Okay. Oh my God, please save, please save, please save. You're too particular to make it eye bleeding tinsel on every surface. Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. And also, I guess, like, when I say Christmas vomit, I'm also just thinking more so just green and red everywhere. Like, I want there to be a lot of green and red. Not necessarily, like, completely overdone on every single thing being Christmassy. Okay, let's get us... I'm trying to debate if I want a fireplace or if I just want, like, this console table. We have so many fireplaces, it might be fine to not put a fireplace in one of these houses. Plus with the windows, that makes it a little bit tricky unless I did something like this. Bow, 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 bow. I will have to use this in some house, just letting y'all know. This is one of my favorite fireplaces, and I do want to use it. Oh, this would be awesome to use. I like it being red, too. I know there's, like, the perfect green swatch. It's actually a little off. It's a little more blue-toned. I really like the look of that in here, though. And, you know, the height doesn't bother me with the windows either. Like, I get the windows kind of clip into it, but that's not super obnoxious with where it is. And then maybe you just don't use this. I don't think we need it. You know, I'm gonna delete it for right now. I don't think we're gonna use that. Usually I don't do curtains this early, but I want to see what something looks like. Now, because we have it clipping into the fireplace like this, we could get some that kind of hang off the sides. That's not big enough, though, unless I put it like that. Ooh. I kind of like this because, like I said, with Grange Mudroom, the red swatches have this blue as like a little bit of an accent color. So I don't mind the subtle blue. And it gives us a little extra color to work with. And then what I could do is put some garland here with a decor piece above it or something. I'm not thinking we'll have a TV. I think that would be really, really pretty. Hey, Mac, how's it going? 69, you got it, you got it. You got it. Congratulations. I know we've been hinting at that the past couple of streams. let's see. That is not what I clicked on. Thank you. Oh God, that's really big. I don't want it that massive. Whoa. Okay, let's get this a little bit bigger, and then I'm gonna try to figure out actual furniture, because I'm spending a lot of time on things I shouldn't be right now. Which is, you know, it's fine. I'm excited about it. I like it. It's fun. But I need to get like the main furniture figured out, and I can't even focus on that because I'm wanting to do all these other things. I want there to be... Okay, we have the mirror over here, though. It might be weird to put another mirror above it. There's just some... No. That's too big. That goes up too high. Don't want that. Yeah, it clips through. Okay, where is the... Honestly, Love Struck could work above this. That's kind of a cute aesthetic, I feel like. And it does come in red. Now, that's a lot. I don't think I want it to be red. I think... Doesn't it also come in a green? Oh, I'm thinking of the blue. But we could totally go with like a dark gold color. I think that's pretty. Okay, so we'll have our fireplace. Let me get the sofa. For the love of God, I need to get a sofa because I keep putting it off. Beautiful, thank you. You know, we could... Let me see. With all of the modern retreat. I'm not trying to go super modern, though. The sofa doesn't look that modern, though. In a way, it's a different shade of green. I don't think I want to do that. This looks actually pretty nice. This like beigey color. I feel like it's not very homey though. Like I want something that's got a little more of a homey touch to it. Some pillows, just like something fun. Like I know that one has pillows, but pillows like this, you know, or this with some blankets and stuff. Which, I mean, maybe we do use this. I don't know. We do have a red. It has some blue accents, but I feel like that kind of clashes. You know, I'm not mad about that, and I like the idea because we have the chair down here, that maybe we put the chair downstairs in our shop from our set upstairs. Don't ask me why, because I haven't come up with that part of the story yet, but we could have the sofa upstairs. And then maybe for one of the living chairs, we could do... I like the idea of a rocking chair, but I'm not sure if that's what I want yet. We have a red and pink stripe swatch of that. I thought it was a little bit more pink, but I don't like that. Never mind. I don't like that with this. There are too many patterns. This, I think, looks fine with this pattern. I actually don't mind that. Ooh, this is a little bit fancy, but we do have... It's with black, though. I don't think I want that with the black. The Adventure Awaits chair could look cute. It's a little different. Honestly, I would love this if it was a different color wood on the frame, but I don't think I can do that either. What about Book Nook? What colors? It comes with that. Too muted. Too muted. I want something that's like aged, but also fits the vibes a bit better. See, I don't like those. I like never use this. I can't find anything I want to use. I do think we probably should go more with a neutral swatch. Oh, I love that. I actually really like that. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Yeah, I like the life and death. That's why I said we might use a rocking chair earlier, because I saw this. I was like, I like the idea of that. Like that swatch would look really nice. I think the yellow gold color. I mean, the reds do too. I'm trying to get some other colors so it's not just everything's red necessarily. I like the blanket on this though, which is what's kind of doing it for me. That's kind of selling it. We could maybe even set it up to where like the chair is by the fireplace more so. So it feels more open through instead of it blocking this sight line. So if I did that though, I could maybe get away with a love seat on this side to make it more of an entryway without putting walls. Or something like that could be really interesting to try. No, I don't think I'm gonna like that. We do have this from Paranormal as well, which actually has that swatch. That's a little much. But I kind of like it, not gonna lie. I do kind of like it. In a weird way. I think I can make it work. Right now it looks a little weird. I'm gonna leave it for now, and then I need to figure out a rug and a coffee table. The yellow chair, this is from Cats and Dogs, I think. Yeah, Cats and Dogs. It has really cute swatches too. Like, I love that like deep red. But it has good combos. Like, I love that. Not in this room, but that swatch. The swatch itself, the swatch itself, the swatch itself. Let's see here. This isn't quite what I want to use. No. I was wanting to see some of the green swatches with this, but I don't think that's... I'm trying to like lean into the quirkiness a little bit, because we have a different kind of vibe up here. Like, I actually don't mind this. It doesn't look that great right now, but that's also because I don't have a coffee table. The coffee table is going to eat up some of this green right here, which is making it look a little unbalanced, and then pull that up and forward. Like, I actually think this could be kind of cute. You do have to walk around into here for your sim could technically go this way as long as I don't block anything from it. I could put a little end table right here. I think this could be kind of cute. This is maybe gonna be a trust the process a little bit, because I'm trying, like, this right here is kind of cute. Like the green, I could even get the green legs on it. That's like everything. And it brings more of the yellow tone in. So we have this gold accent with the yellow kind of throughout this whole space. I feel like working together. We need a good medium-sized coffee table. They're either too large or just too small. Like, this is too small. I could do like the nested look, but then you grab one of these, it's like, oh, well, that's too big. Like, technically your sim can walk through there. It's not too big for it to be functional. It just looks too big. This kind of matches the style of the fireplace, like with the corners of it and the like vibe here where it kind of arches down with the floral type pattern or ornamentation on it. I think I'm gonna do this. Does it look a little odd? It does, but I kind of like that about it. I kind of love that for it. Maybe we could scoot this back a little bit more. I hate that this can't be centered. Is there a reason why I put the windows like that? Oh, whoops, I accidentally messed up the wallpaper. I also just realized it's not even out like that. I just need to scoot that over. Oh. Yeah, I don't, there's nothing wrong with doing that. I'm sitting here making my life so much harder than it has to be for no reason. Yeah, that looks 10 times better already. Okay. Thank you, Krista. Now, this is a little interesting because it does get tight right here if I were to put counters, like cabinets. So I'm gonna have to think through this because I can't put, I mean, I could put a counter here. I don't want to because the cabinet would block the window. Now we do have from Cottage Living the red with the pink curtain, which could work in here. It's a bit much, but I feel like in the right type of ways. But I was just thinking we could do a full-on, like, just wall of counters. It won't quite look like this because I'll put appliances in too. Maybe not all the way down. And then what I could do is put maybe like some island pieces on this side to make it feel a little more like a, is it the galleyway kitchen? Could even put like a smaller piece or a rounded piece could go on that right there. It's not gonna snap. And oh, there we go. It was there for a split second. There we go. Just do like a little piece right there. We're gonna figure this out one way or another. And then we could put like our fridge in this corner potentially. That green actually matches like really well. A part of me wants to do like green uppers with red lowers or vice versa. Just for fun. Oh, I hate that wood tone in here. Never mind. So it would have to be the red upper or red lowers. Oh, Jen with the fortune. Let's see what your fortune's gonna be. It's thinking about it. There we go. Got your fortune. Sometimes you just need to lay on the floor. Sometimes you just need to lay on the floor. That's an interesting one. Maybe green and red are their favorite colors. Yeah. I mean, green and red, from a color theory perspective, works really well because they're complementary colors. Not to get super technical with it, but because they're complementary colors, we could even make that smaller. I kind of like the look of that with it just being sized down. I think that's really cute. Maybe make it like the height of the window a little. Yeah, something like that. Something. We're gonna figure it out. Honestly, I think we're going pretty well. Can of biscuits with your fortune. A man is born to live and not prepared to live. A man is born to live and not prepared to live. I think it's supposed to be prepared with a D at the end. So we're born to live, but we're not prepared to live. Also, with the way things are going, you basically have to have a lot of money to live. So and a bean boost affirmation for Krista. You got a confidence shot. The way you care, think, and show up is rare. That's your edge. Sorry, it's hard to see these on the little webcam. The way you care, think, and show up is rare. That's your edge. That one's really sweet, and I definitely, I know you got another one that was really sweet the other day, like with the affirmation or the fortune, and I definitely believe that for you. Obviously don't know you, but just the way you are in the chat and everything and your support, I could see it. Krista has the edge. I would say Krista's edging, but that just doesn't sound right. So I'm not going to, even though I just technically did. So there you go. Okay. There's the Matthew, please. I haven't had a Matthew, please so far this stream, unless I missed one, which is very possible that I have. Okay, so I kind of want to make the appliances yellow, because that, I think, would be a nice complement to everything else we have going on. Yeah, it was the first one of the night. It certainly was. Excuse me, that was Mel. I like this color. I think that works fine. I should have known that was going to happen after I just finished that drink, but it just hits out of nowhere. Like I'm just completely unprepared for when it happens. Ooh. There's a guaranteed earnings thing for Instacart tomorrow. Should make a command to count how many times chat says Matthew, please. I think I had... Didn't I talk about that recently? I think earlier this week I talked about how I could make a command where there's a counter for the Matthew please, so y'all don't have to type out Matthew please. You could just put like exclamation point MP or something like that, and it's just like your way of saying Matthew please. But yeah, now that it's come up again, maybe I should just bear with me. It might take me a while to get to doing that. I think that would be it would be a relatively simple one to set up and mix it up, but I'm gonna write it down on a little receipt paper. I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down. I have it on my list in front of my computer, so I'll eventually do it. Successfully employ the fruitcake from the welcome wagon to teach my Sims cat not to eat human food. You have fulfilled your purpose. Oh, man. Oh, whoops. Ah, get me out of here. I feel like these always look too bulky when they're low. I feel like that's the proper height. I'll leave it. I'll try to do it that height. I feel like it's gonna need to, no, I can't. It needs to be a little higher. Maybe we could do a little end piece here. And we could do like the short one there. Could also do a short one here. And then do another regular one here. Or we could just do that so I can use it and then not have one over the fridge. Oh, I kind of like that. And then I could put like recipe books and stuff on top of the fridge. I think this is cute. I think that works fine. I don't know what we're gonna put here. Maybe we don't put anything, just leave that a little bit more open. We could put some wall decor or something on the wall over there. Y'all get your thinking caps on so we can figure out what we're gonna do. I still need to put a sink, so I can't forget that either. Let me see. I think it's gonna be too big if I do this, but yeah, that's cutting it a little tight with the living space. Having that right by the sofa like that. Because I would put the sink right here. I like the idea of the sink actually being on this. I could do it. It would technically be functional, I think. Let me get the cottage living. Oh, cottage living sink. That's a separate thing. Oh, that's country. Where is the cottage living sink? It's got the big old farm sink, whatever it's called. I don't remember. There it is. Oh my God, that was crazy. That was absolutely nuts. Oh, I forgot it's gonna do that. Never mind. That's not gonna work. I can't do that. Sarah, thank you for dropping by with the 45 streams. Thank you so much for being here. How are you doing? And you're caffeinated, so that's a win. That is a win. You're a wiener. I don't know, because I don't like the idea of the sink being here. Like, that seems really weird to me. I want it by the fridge. Dang it. I don't want to have to clip it in like that. Okay, now I'm scarfing down food. I was getting heckin' hangry at work at the end of the shift. Or I'm assuming end of shift or end of your time that you had to be at work. That is the worst feeling though. I hate it when I'm so hungry. I get so hangry. I get hangry so easily. I'm like screaming in my car at people to get out of my way. Okay, that's actually not that bad. I do like having this though, if we're gonna do this, because with just the two open cabinets here, I don't know. I don't want the stove here though. That seems too far into the living room. This is kind of a weird layout, but I like it. I like the weirdness. I like the kind of oddness of it. Wait, and then, but we have this space here, so I'm just like, I can't really use that though. So I'm trying to think of a way to make this more usable. But I don't think we can unless I were to move these around. Like I could put the sofa long ways over here. I just don't think I would like the look of that. Like I think that would be, yeah, I don't know. It looks kind of odd to do it that way. Okay, I'm just gonna move on because we have everything we need. It's fine. It is functional. It will work fine. Put a trash can on it. Oh yeah, I could definitely put a trash can here. It's a little trash can. Trash can. Voila, we have us a trash can. Okay, we have it laid out, so that's good. We can get into the bedrooms now, if you know what I'm saying. And figure out what we want to put in here. Okay, so this is going to be a child / toddler, like, or an infant, like a nursery / toddler space, either or both. We could make it to where it's for one sim, but for both stages. So we could have some nursery stuff and then like have a couple, like put a crib and a toddler bed in here. Stuff like that. We could make it like a combo. Now, I haven't used Storybook Nursery Kit stuff like as a whole in a while. I'm kind of curious if we could use that a little bit because I think there's, let me see. Yeah, there's a green and gold swatch that definitely gives me Christmassy vibes. So leave the mold. Yeah, yeah, we're not gonna leave the mold. We'll take care of that eventually. That's not a priority right now. We have more important things to worry about. But I definitely like the green and gold because we already have all of that out here as well. So that's why I wanted to do that. Ooh, yeah, the dark green. Gorge. Absolutely gorge. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Let's see if we were to put the, we have this, but I don't know if I want to use this. I definitely wouldn't use it all the way around the room, but that's not quite what I'm feeling. Yeah, the green is really pretty. Green is definitely, I can easily say, my favorite swatch in The Sims consistently. They do a pretty good job overall with green swatches. Let's have some really good choices. I don't know. We could do the SpongeBob. Oh yeah, we're gonna do SpongeBob and I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We have this. It's not really like childlike, but it is pretty. I wish the baseboards weren't white though. That kind of ruins it for me. Not the biggest fan of that. This is kind of fun, but I don't know. It's not like the right shade of green. Oh yeah, no, that's hideous. I don't like that. Green's your favorite in game and in real life? Green is definitely, I think, in real life, one of my favorite colors. I still don't feel right saying it's my favorite color because I do really, really like red as well with the right shades of red. It's just a shade thing. It depends on the shade. I don't know. I'm not even sure what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna try to finish that sentence. Okay, I just want something for a kid's room. Not necessarily on all four walls, but just something kind of fun, energy. That would go with this, though. We have the moths. This isn't that, but this looks really nice with this. Oh, that's fancy. Let me see what the moth wallpaper looks like from Life and Death real quick. Where is it? Is it with this one? No. What am I thinking of? Is it this? Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a lot of green. If we did it, that is a lot of green on green happening. And I don't know if I can do that. That's not quite what I'm going for necessarily. Oh, we do have that. I wish it didn't have the skulls on it, though. The red could be really pretty. We have the moths in red. You know what? I actually don't dislike that. I might try to use this. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let me go back to Storybook Nursery Kit. We can change our minds later. You like the green on green better somehow? I want to see the... I just think because with Storybook Nursery Kit, I'm going to be using a lot of the green swatch because I don't want... Oh, that one's... I was about to say because I don't want red and black, but that one could work in the red swatch. So I was already planning on doing all of the green stuff from Storybook Nursery Kit, and so to have that on top of the green on green already that's there, it just seems like that would be a bit much. However, that other green swatch with the white color, maybe I should do that instead. I really like the gold, but the red and green with the green and gold with, oh my God, I can't talk. The green and gold swatches have black with them, and I don't want black. That's all I'm trying to say. But yeah, we don't get like a white and green. Like we don't have this swatch for the chair, which is kind of annoying. So if we did the green on green, then that could work a little bit better. I could do like little red accents with stuff that doesn't have a lot of black on it if we did the green on green. Alternatively, we could also just go ahead. Oh, I forgot I did that. Whenever I put that down, I definitely changed the wallpaper everywhere instead of leaving the wainscoting on that one wall. I completely fudged that up. Let me fix that really quickly. That is supposed to have the wainscoting on it, like that. Honestly, I kind of like this with the wainscoting and the nursery. You know, it could be really cool. Let me see what it looks like with the moth wallpaper on this wall, though, with the curtains, with the green on green. That could be an interesting vibe, I feel like. It's the wrong thing, Matthew. It's the wrong thing. Where is it? This one. Like, it's not quite the same shade of green, but it's so close that it doesn't bother me if we were to do something like that. I'm kind of curious now, what does it look like the other way around? Like, what if we put it everywhere else but that wall and have the wainscoting on that wall? I'm having fun playing around with this, trying to figure out what I like. I don't know if I like that as much. I like how the pattern is kind of similar to the curtain, but I don't know if I like the way that looks as much. What do y'all think? Oh, it's not going to show it the other way? Why? Why? But that also kind of looks cool with the tessellation on the curtain as well. I feel like I actually do like this. I think I like this better if I switch it around, because this looks really nice with this wallpaper. Like, not to like use the same thing everywhere, but I kind of like the way that looks. I'm gonna stop talking about it. I might just do it. Not the Grange mudroom wallpaper all over, like all over, just not without the moths. I like it either way. It's just if we wanted to do something a little quirky. I think this is one of those things where maybe we can come back to it. I'll put it everywhere right now. Maybe we can come back to it whenever we have like the vibe figured out in here with all the furniture and stuff. It might be a little bit easier to make a decision at that point. I still want some red accents though. I think that'll be fun with Storybook Nursery Kit if I'm able to do it. But we shall see. All around. Let me see, because we can put a toddler bed. That's kind of a lot to put a bassinet, the crib, and a toddler bed in here. I feel like that might be a little overkill. I don't know where to put everything just yet. That's just a lot. We could put the crib in front of the window here. And put the bed up against this wall. So they're kind of next to one another. Actually, I think I liked it how I had it like this, if I do it that way. I don't know. Let's see. Let me get a rug. We do have the red, but it's with black. I just don't like the black. The black kind of ruins it. And we do, the red comes with gold for the rug. So maybe we could do the gold. I think this is gonna be a really cool room whenever I figure out the vibe of it and how I want it to go. But it's just gonna be a lot of trial and error right now until I can get something that I'm like, ooh, I think I like it. We could even instead put the bed up against the wall like this. A little bit more so. Pull it out some. And put the little gaboodly boop, this. That's so big. Why is that so massive? Like, that is unnecessarily large. I'm gonna size it down. It's gonna be a pain to put stuff on top of it, but that's fine. I'll deal with it. Ooh, the red and gold of that. See, like, I think this is gonna be really cool. I really do. I think it's gonna be a neat little room once we figure out the right combination of furniture pieces. Like, that could be fine to match the bed and the crib. Ooh, with the little gold accent. Okay. I think it's starting to come together. I don't know about this. I don't think we even really need this. I might get rid of the bassinet. I don't think we need the bassinet. What do y'all think? Yeah, the red and gold is really pretty together. I agree. Looks a little weird to have it like this because it's round, but I like it being a little under the bed and kind of around it. So you get in and out of bed, it's there. And it ties in with the red and gold there, I think. We'll see what happens. We're just gonna put it over. That's cute. I like that. I know it's a little blue, but I mean, I don't want everything to just be two colors. Let's see. So this would need to be like more so on this side of the room if we put it. We don't have to put every single thing from this kit. But we do get a lot of cute stuff, so it'd be nice if we could use a good bit of it since we know it'll match. Oh, I'd love to use this, but it is massive. This thing is so large. Why is it so large? Actually, I think we could fit it in here if I put it right here. Put that right there, and then maybe this is something that I sized down on this wall, on the center there. That looks a little bit better now. And then I could put... This has to be open, because this is where, yeah, I have to access the crib, I think. So we could have this be kind of catty-cornered over here. I might even size that down too. I think it's just so... Everything's too big in this game. I know everything's black still, but it won't be when I'm done with it. And this I will just like put on top of the toy bin for vibes. I know we have the slots in here too, so we could put these up here. Needs a changing table. Yeah, it does, but maybe we just don't have one. Because I like how this is coming along now. It's a little late. I don't feel like changing it. No, let's make it functional. Let's see. Let me see what I can do here. I might just have to get rid of this. I really wanted the little closet thing, but everything is so big. So if we put this in this corner, we put this over it. I mean, talk about a lot of furniture in a little room. It's a bit much, but it does fit. I mean, it technically fits. Because I can just put the toy chest right here by the door. It's a lot of stuff, but I guess in kids' bedrooms, that's realistic. They have a lot of crap in their rooms. I mean, I know I had a lot of stuff in my room growing up. Let me see. Oh, we don't even get one in that color. We'll have to do that there. Yeah, we're gonna have to use some of this color because that's all red and black, and we don't get any green swatches for that stuff, which is kind of obnoxious that they did that to us. Oh, wait. I chose the wrong one, didn't I? Yeah, I want that. I thought that looked a little too white. I was like, that doesn't look quite right. It's like this cream color. You thought the toy chest was a nightstand? I mean, it does kind of look like one, to be fair. We might make it Bella Goth. It's kind of funny. I really like the sloth, though. I kind of want to use the sloth, if I'm being honest. Also, isn't that funny? You can see the, I guess, the mesh for the ears from the other swatches. It's because of my shader. Or actually, it's actually in the game. That's pretty funny. I thought it was more so because of my shader. But it is not. Yeah, sloths, I absolutely love sloths. Not as much as elephants. Elephants are superior. But sloths are really fun. Really fun. I don't know if I kind of want it off on the side a little bit. Bam, ba-dam, bam. Bam, ba-dam, wow. Dang it. Oh, we get green and gold though, so we can do that there. Sloths are adorbs. They are adorbs. Okay, and then we can change the color. Oh, we get that at least in this color, so that's good. We get red and gold too. Let's do red and gold because we can bring that in over on that side of the room a little bit more. I do really like that one, but that's fine. I gotta think Christmas. We need Christmas, so we need a little more red. And then let's see here. We can change the swatch of that to the red. And then let me get. Let's see. Put this in here. Some red and gold. I actually want to do green and gold for that. Boop 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 boop. Boop bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Then we can make this red. I'm pretty sure that could work if we put that in the center. Let's see. It's red and black, but that's okay on this chandelier though. I like the idea of that being red. How dark does it get without that? That's fine. Okay, I need to save because my game's getting a little laggy. Oh my god, y'all. Oh no. Y'all, oh no. Oh no. I completely forgot. Oh no. I completely forgot. I was wanting to make the third floor accessible. I was gonna put a staircase up against this wall. I completely forgot about that. Use a ladder. I mean, I could put a ladder right here. I was wondering what I could put here. It'd be a little quirky. I usually don't like doing that, but I could. Isn't there like, what is it with the... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Not story. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to think of something with the lore with like Santa Claus and the ladder, but it's not slapping right now. Oh, I really wanted to put this. That sucks. I can't put the rocking chair though either, so that's fine. That's fine. That honestly doesn't bother me now because I can't fit a rocking chair in here. I like the idea of the books though. I really wish I could put the books. I'm not gonna squeeze that in. I don't need to. Okay, I'll put a ladder. I'll put a ladder. I don't want to, but I will. I mean, we could make it red. Oh, no, I don't want that. I don't want the metal. We could do this, maybe? Yeah, we could put like a red ladder. You know what? That actually doesn't look that bad. That's kind of cool looking. It does at least make the upstairs bigger. I have no idea what we're gonna put up here. But I did want to use it. I wanted to actually make that usable, so we'll think of something to put in there. Okay, I don't need to worry about cluttering so much right now. Let's see. We have the primary bedroom in this room. Also, y'all, I really do like the look of this. I think this is kind of cool looking. The little bit of red that we have, red and gold and green. I think that's a really pretty aesthetic. Okay. So we have the door down here. We get our own little balcony. Also, I don't know why they blocked this off, but I kind of want to use it. Like, I think we can do something cool with this. Either make it like a built-in or, I don't know. We can figure it out. We'll figure it out, but I want to use that little tile for something. We could put one of the smaller dressers in there too. Like the Realm of Magic dresser or something that capacity. I know it keeps spinning around. I'm just thinking. I am thinking. I think I want the bed up against this wall. A little closet perhaps with an arch entrance. That's a good idea. We could do that. I want to think of like skill building stuff because so far we don't have, I know we're not in the clutter phase, but I do need to keep that in mind also. I kind of didn't remember about, we might be able to squeeze, I can size down a little Christmas tree to put right there. Gotta have a Christmas tree. Christmas is Christmas. Okay. Boom. I mean, the Realm of Magic, it would be a little odd to suddenly use a lot of Realm of Magic in this build, but I love the green swatches that it comes with. From the top down though, it does kind of match the vibe, like the colors a pretty good bit. We could do a little Realm of Magic in here. I just don't like the wood tone. The wood tone's a little bit on the red orangey side, which is not quite right, but not a big deal. Have a whole other level now for skill building. That's true. That's true. I could put skill building up on the top floor. Let's see. Get some end tables here. Don't know if I want everything to be Realm of Magic. So I still want to keep like a little bit of the rustic charm, but getting a wood tone that would match. Honestly, that doesn't look that bad. It's a little mismatchy, which I kind of like. I'm not going to keep it that close, but like, I don't know. The Realm of Magic stuff is so so stylized, I guess is what I'm trying to say, that it seems a little random to have like this type of furniture here and this over here, and then suddenly have like an entirely different vibe in one of the bedrooms. I feel like all of this kind of works well together with the vibe. I know I'm explaining a lot. I'm just probably over explaining, but I like thinking out loud, and that's my train of thought right now. So y'all just get to hear it all. Let's see. I want to see that really quickly. I do like that they're round though. They are smaller too, which is nice. I mean, they are lower to the ground as well. Me like convincing myself not to use them, and now I'm convincing myself to use them. See, like I like this wood tone. I wish we got that wood tone with the green. That would be perfect. I mean, that would be absolutely perfect. But we get it with the blue. And that's not gonna work. That's like the only swatch. Well, we get it with this one. Ooh, wait. This has red and green in it, and this is kind of like that same color as in here. Oh, I don't think I've ever used this swatch of this bed either. Okay, challenge accepted. I might use Realm of Magic, but not the one with like the patterns on it. Like this with the patterns, just the solid colored. Come on, move. Okay, okay. I'm feeling a little more confident about this now. I think I can make that work. Fits well enough, kind of like that bed for someone who collects and sells antique books. Yeah, that is a good point. It does kind of go with the vibe of a bookkeeper, bookseller. With the curtains and stuff. Oh no. Uh-oh, what just happened? Ow! Ow, that hurt. I was trying to rearrange myself like with my legs, and one of my cords has this Velcro thing on the end of it, and it was stuck to my sock and I didn't know it, so then I just scraped up my leg with it whenever I put my leg up. Good grief. That was pretty wild. Okay. Yeah, it's a little, let me scoot you over just a little bit. Okay, so we have that figured out, and then walls. We need to figure out walls a little bit. Boo-doo-doo-doo. I'd love to use something I don't normally use super often. Oh, not that. That's not what I thought it was. Paranormal. I mean, I did use this not that long ago. No, I don't want to use that in here. Paranormal has, oh, that's so funny. I didn't even see your message whenever I did that. I just used the paranormal over in, I think it was this one. Yeah, the red paranormal. So I don't want that to be right next door. But this is one of my favorite wallpapers in the whole game. Like, I like so many of the swatches too. Comes with a lot of great swatches. That one's like really, I don't use that one as often. That's a little too bright for my taste, but I've used this one. I think this one's so pretty. That actually looks really good with this bed, but I don't want to go in the blue direction. I want to bring more of the green out from the bed. This glass up here. Let me put a green filter on so I can see my options. We could do green and red like that. You know, actually, that doesn't, I'm not going to use it, I don't think, but it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. It's kind of fun. Like, that's chaotic. But that's actually not that bad. I don't know. I kind of want to use that. I don't know. I kind of want to do it. And the reason why is because I like how we have the lower cabinets as red and the upper as green. It's like kind of the same concept with the low being red and the upper being green. And you get a little bit of pink in the flowers that you kind of get in this. I kind of like that. I'm going to lean into that a little bit right now. It's like fun and gaudy in a way that I enjoy. And again, once we have more furniture too, it won't look so eclectic. That's the reason why I think a lot of simmers don't use some of these busy wallpapers, is because it looks like a lot when you first put it in an empty room, but when you start adding stuff and covering it up, it doesn't look nearly as chaotic. So you just gotta trust the process a little bit. And then I do think I am going to go to Realm of Magic and get that dresser. So I like the idea of the dresser being back up in here. It's kind of similar to the concept that was suggested earlier with the closet. It's just not like a closet. But we do keep our clothes here. Dang it, they don't have a solid color. I really don't. It's not that I dislike the pattern up here. It's just, I don't know, it's a little stylized more so than I would prefer it to be. You know what? We could have a bookcase as a, a bookkeeper or a bookseller. I don't know why I keep saying bookkeeper. We could have a bookcase in our bedroom. That would not be super out of the ordinary for us to have something like that in here. That could be kind of fun. A fun nod to the storyline. Or like books, so we have books in our bedroom, I could put this dresser over here. Or I could just find a different dresser entirely, which would not be that bad of a thing either. Let me see, what other dresser could I put in here? Because I don't want to go full on Realm of Magic. I've already established that several times. Let's see here, storage, where's storage? Storage, dresser. I like this. It's not quite the same wood tone though. It needs to be slightly, ooh, wait, that actually matches pretty well. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. I like the style of it. Horse Ranch has that single tile dresser. This one. I think now that I've established, I think I want to put a bookcase in here. So I think I'm fine with having a wider dresser at this point. Oh, I do like the idea of the trunks. That could be kind of fun. I've used these so much already, but shh, nobody has to know. Nobody, like that gives me bookshop owner vibes too. You were probably talking about this one. There is a green. Yeah, that is like a similar color swatch to that as well. It could work. There's so many things actually that could work in here. Yeah, and it has a mirror. Well, I mean, I would add a mirror if we didn't use this. I always put a mirror in dresser in all my bedrooms, so you don't have to worry about that. I can't think of a time that I never had a mirror in a dresser. I'm trying to think about this comforter color because I want to bring this beigey, creamy color, and I actually really like how the trunk matches that a little bit. It's not exactly the same color. And then you get it a little bit in the wallpaper with the flowers here. So I'm trying to play on that a bit more. Let me figure out a rug to put. Let me see. Not quite. I think I want something a little bit brighter like this that's vivid. I actually kind of like that in a way. It brings out some interesting colors from the room. I don't want it that big. Where's the... I want the one that's maybe not destroyed though. So I don't want it to be quite like that vibe in here, but I actually think this could be interesting to put. If I scale it up 1.5, 1.5, not 2.5, that would have been massive. Nope, 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 not that far up. Okay, I'm actually kind of liking that. Let's scale it down just a smidge, maybe like 1.45. 1.4. Like, that makes that big of a difference. Whoops. If the bedroom has an ensuite, I might skimp out on the mirror in the bed. Yeah, if it has an ensuite, that's understandable. I did in one house where the master bedroom kind of had, it didn't have no, it did. It had an ensuite bathroom, but what I did was I had like the bedroom, ensuite bathroom was on one side, but then I had a nook that went to a balcony, and in that nook area I put like a dresser, a mirror, and like kind of a closet vibe, even though it wasn't walled off like a closet, which was kind of cool. I liked the vibe of that. I did that. Actually, that was a Little Simsy shell challenge. I think it was Little Simsy's soup shell from way back. Like, I remember the house I did it with. It was an occult house. This one, the Enchanted Howl. I had a tree house with it too in the back. Like, you can't really see it here, but it had the Realm of Magic bed, which is really funny. Had the ensuite bathroom in this little area, primary, and then you can see this nook over here in the corner. There was a door to the balcony off the front, and then this was all like a closeted area. It's kind of cool. But this is one of my favorite builds of all time. It had a basement like none other. That basement took me forever to do, and it was so cluttered up. It was so cluttered up, but it was a lot of fun. Since I've acquired the lottery, yes. It's not too late if you want to play the lottery. If you are of legal age and in the U.S., the lottery is up to $1 billion with a B. $1 billion. I have 6 tickets. I'm not gonna lie, but I only bought 5. There was a promo going on where you got 25% of like your deposit. If you deposited right now, you get 25% extra. So I deposited $10 and got $12.50. Which gave me enough to get another ticket. So I have 6 tickets for the lottery tonight. Not like it statistically makes a difference to have 1 versus 6. It doesn't make a big difference at all. So really, you're better off just still having 1. I mean, you're about the same off. But yeah, get your lottery tickets if you haven't gotten them yet, because you could win $1 billion tonight. That would be quite a Christmas present, wouldn't it? Just to wake up in the morning, if you already go to sleep before they draw the numbers, and just be like, oh wow, cool, I just won $1 billion. Like, could you imagine how much your life would change if you won $1 billion? Like, my life would change drastically if I won $1 million, yet alone $1 billion. That would be absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I would travel. I would literally, like, I'd hire a financial advisor. I'd pay off my student loans. And then I would literally travel the world. And I would travel with the intention of finding out where I'd want to live, because I would want to buy a house. And so I would travel probably for like a good year, just going around different places in the US, but also around the world internationally. And I'd try to figure out like where I'd really, really, really want to go move to and live. And then I'd buy a house. And then I'd just enjoy life the rest of the time, the rest of my life. You know, just take it easy. I'd stream full time. I would literally just stream full time. You know, I wouldn't tell y'all if I won the lottery, but there would be signs. There would be signs if I just suddenly was like, hey, I'm streaming full time now. Just so you know. Yeah, I really don't mind this in here. That mirror is kind of cute. I actually kind of like that mirror in here with the vibes. I think that's really adorable. The main thing on my bucket list is to visit every national park in the US. Yeah, that would be great. That would be really fun, actually. I love hiking. I would do the cliche, like I'd want to see all the 7 wonders of the world. I've only seen like I think I've only seen, actually, I don't know. I don't think that is a wonder of the world. Wait a second. It's been a minute since I've thought about that. Yeah. Yeah, I've only seen one. I've only seen one wonder of the world. So I have a lot to do. And it's not the Grand Canyon. I've I've actually never seen the Grand Canyon. Gosh, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon would be so nice to see. I've always wanted to go to Peru. I'd love to see Machu Picchu. But yeah, I've only seen the Roman Colosseum. It's the only one I've seen. I've been inside of that. That was really cool to get to go inside the Colosseum. Snappy, welcome in. How are you doing? You've only been to one so far. Which one, Jen? I might have missed your message. Did you say which one? It's terrible. I don't even remember. No, I didn't either. That's why I was Googling. I was like, wait a second. I think I've only been to one, but maybe two. But I was like, oh, wait, that's not a wonder of the world. Yeah, pyramids of Giza. Yeah, or Giza, depending on. I guess I hear people say it both ways. Matthew, have you seen Yellowstone National? No, I haven't. I have not. I've never even been to that part of the country, really. You've been to Mammoth Cave National Park? Oh, fun. Fun. Y'all, oh, what were they called? The Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico. If you've never been to that, that is really, really pretty. I highly recommend people do that. It's 2 hours away from your hometown. Oh, cool. Oh, man. There's so much travel that I'd love to do. Sorry, y'all. I'm like just yapping a lot, but there's so much traveling that I'd love to do if I had the opportunity to. That's what I would spend my money on. I don't think I'd actually buy a ton of crap. I don't think I would buy a lot of crap. I wouldn't even be home to enjoy it because I just want to travel for like a full year or two. It's like, I would give myself, I would tell my financial advisor to F off first off, because I'm going to splurge for a couple of years to travel. And then it's like, you know, I'll still let you do your thing while I'm traveling, but you're going to let me have however much money I want to travel for 2 years. If I want $1 billion, even after taxes, I can do that. Like I could still afford to do that and be fine. I wish that this was actually bigger. Like that's kind of cute looking, even when it's sized up. Like maybe just have that on this one over here. And then maybe we could put like another light on this side. I need to get my werewolves filter off, but that is cute. I like the idea of that. Maybe we put like this on this one. Just like a little bit of an older aesthetic. So I get annoyed at people on The Price is Right. They always choose the car instead of the trip. A trip is so yeah. I don't get that either. I'm just like, I would much rather pay for experiences rather than, I don't know, have things. I mean, there are some things that I would want to buy. Like, definitely are things I would buy, but that would not be where if I wanted to blow money off on things, it would not be things. It would be travel. Okay. What are we gonna do? I feel like I'm still missing like a basic thing in here. Mirror, dresser, nightstands. I have a little bookcase over here. I don't know. I could put a TV on the wall in here. They could get a little TV. We could put a TV, a television. I don't know why. Wait, what? What am I doing? I swear, sometimes my mind just does some of the most random stuff that makes absolutely no sense, but that's cute. With the little snowy Christmas tree, lay down in bed. Look at that view. That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. Not gonna lie, that would be actually quite nice. Let's see here. I need to scoot it over just a smidgen. It's a little off. I have traveled internationally. I've traveled a ton in the US. I mean, I've lived all over the place from one end to the other side of the country for the most part. Not the West Coast, but the furthest west I've lived is Albuquerque. But like I lived in Tennessee, moved to Alabama, moved to New Mexico, moved to Texas, moved to DC, and now I'm in Virginia. I did all of that. Like most of that moving has happened in the past 10 years too, which is kind of wild. And then I've been international. I've gone to Italy, like all over Italy, 6 or 7 cities. And then I lived in New Zealand for a few months for an internship, and that was a lot of fun. So I mean, I've gotten to do some international travel, but not nearly as much as I'd like to. I have a lot of places I'd like to go. But money. But money. Okay. I think I have the layout of this room finished. Now let's get the bathroom laid out. Because that's the only room left that has nothing figured out. And then, oh, let me get one of these while I'm thinking about it too. Get a little fire alarm in there. Okay, bathroom. It is a shared bathroom. I'm trying to think if I want to put a bathtub over here. It could be kind of cool to have a window. It's a little weird if you think about it because your neighbor could walk right up here. But I mean, we don't have to think that realistically about it. At least I'm not going to, because I like the concept of that. Honestly, we could just do that and not have the bathtub's not even going to come up high enough to look in, so it's not like they're going to be able to see you anyway. It's not a big deal. They're not going to see you. For the love of everything, can this move the way that I want it to? Okay. Yeah, see, that's high enough. You still have privacy, but you still get like the sunlight. But I'm thinking bathtub can go here. And then that means this needs to be open on this side because they always enter from the faucet. And ooh, that gets a little tricky. That does get a little tricky. Let me grab a bathtub. I gotta just put some objects down. Just a placeholder. We put a bathtub there. Like I could put a toilet here and maybe just a small sink here. So not like a counter. Like I like to do my cabinets, but I don't think we'd be able to do that here. We could also put one of the sleep bathroom toilets up here. I could scoot it over a little bit more potentially. I'm not the only one that thinks in real life terms while building. Yeah, not at all. I overthink things. That's why it takes me forever to finish anything in this game. I literally overthink everything. I mean, I like that I'm that way sometimes, but I really wish I wasn't, because I'd be able to get through things so much quicker. Could do something like that. tiny living. Let me see the swatches, because that's obviously, I don't like the look of that at all, but maybe with the right swatch. I mean, we do get a red one. That's kind of Christmassy, but I don't like that the sink's black. If we go kind of brown with that, we could do like downstairs. Honestly, that's not that bad. I kind of like the vibe of that. It fits really well. Excuse me. Okay, let me figure out like what the actual bathtub is that I want to use. Ooh, the B&H bathtub's kind of fancy. I don't know if I want to go that fancy. I kind of like this because it goes with the vibe of the little legs down here. Kind of go with the vibe of the bathtub on that. Like, what if we did those? I think that's kind of cute. Just ignore the wallpaper and flooring right now. I think that could work, though, in here. We could even put it up on a platform, which I like to do sometimes. Worrying about privacy is kind of funny when Wicked Whims exists. I don't know if I'll ever play with Wicked Whims. I definitely obviously would never stream it, but I don't know if I would ever do that. Not meaning it's not like I judge people who do use it. It's just not really something that I don't do gameplay, so it doesn't really make sense for me to do it in the first place. That's cute. Yeah, I like that raised up on the platform. You never played with it either? Yeah. It is pretty wild, though. I have seen some videos. I've seen videos. Just like, wait, what? What did you just make them do? They did what? Is that illegal? Maybe put this over. I think that's fine, actually. Okay, this actually wasn't that bad. It's simple, but simple's fine. Simple's good. We like simple sometimes. I don't really like... I almost want to flip these around to where the toilet's on this side. And just have this over here and do that. I like that way better. I'm gonna do that. I was like, okay. That's vibing with me a little bit better now. Now we gotta figure out more the style with the walls and such. Turned out to be a really cute bathroom. Thank you. I think the day I learn to not overthink things, though, it'll be... Honestly, it would be really nice. I kind of wish that I could just do something without thinking about it too much and just go with the vibes a bit more easily. Like, ooh, wait. I'm not going to put this everywhere like this. I just want to see. I do kind of like the vibes of that. Not like for the whole bathroom, but I like that tile. What if I only did it in the bathroom space? So I like to, maybe I could find a column. Let me see. Those are big. I don't want to use those. Maybe the little get together column. That one matches that wood tone. That's not quite the wood tone I want to match. Ooh, wait, that one actually matches that bottom wood tone kind of well. What if we use those? This is another option. Nah, let's do this. If I put those there, and then I could also put a spandrel. Ooh, that's actually kind of interesting looking. We don't get the right swatch for it though, which is not a surprise. Adventure Awaits came with columns, didn't it? Why can't I remember all of the ones. Let's see, adventure weights. Yeah, these. Maybe we could use these. In a way, I actually kind of like that they are a little more flush with the wall than the other ones for the purpose we're using it for. And then we'll get this spandrel and put that over the bath. That's kind of cool looking. I like that. Just to frame it. And then we'll put a different wallpaper over here. I think it'll look cute whenever I figure out what exactly we end up putting. So I like the idea. Maybe it's just like a solid color. Maybe we don't do a tile. But, oh wait, maybe something, not that, maybe something a little more neutral, but we don't really get anything else. Let me just put it and see what it looks like. Nah, I'm not gonna like that. I'm not gonna like that. No, I don't like that. Let's see. No, I don't want something quite that fancy looking. This one does have that red, actually. This is a cute swatch to remember for another bathroom in the future. I think I want to make this work, what we have already, so I'm not going to change it. We could just do like a solid color. I don't think I want it to be red though. Maybe like an off white beigey color. I don't like that with this though. Maybe I should try to figure out the flooring. Maybe that would help. Ooh, interesting. I don't think I've ever used that one. That green. Wish this was more red, because that could be interesting if it was actually red, but it's not. Oh, we have this too. Oh, that could be fun. Wait. I kind of like this. With the current wall color that we have over here. Well, I don't think I like it with the brown though. I don't know. Let me put this for a second. I don't like the border because this one has like a wooden border, but that does match this color pretty well. And the window color. This is what I'm not liking, is this side. It's like all brown colors stuck together. But what if we made the toilet more of like the reddish color? It doesn't quite match though. It kind of works. It kind of matches this color from the tile. I mean, this might be one of those things where once I'm done with it and like have it cluttered up, it looks better. Like right now, it's looking a little iffy. It's looking a little iffy. This might be a trust the process situation. More so. Let's see. What if we put... Yeah, we could have like the big bulky platform like that stepping up. Oh, and I need tile. So maybe the tile can be what ties it all together. Potentially. Now we do have the matching tile from Riviera Retreat. So, I mean, I could like even put that there. That's kind of fun energy. I'm okay with that. But this is where I'm not sure. I don't want that. if this was not white, I like the red diamond pattern because it goes with this in a different way, but I don't like that it's solid white. That's what's throwing it off for me. But I could change the wall color to be more of a white. I don't want to though. I don't want to. And the reason why is because I want to keep this color, like we have this beigey color here, we have the beigey color in here, and so I like this being a beigey color too because this actually matches the comforter. Not that our paint needs to match the comforter from another bedroom, but I digress. Y'all know what I'm saying though. Like I'm just trying to keep the same color scheme throughout. Is it ridiculous? Yes, yes, it is. It absolutely is. No, I don't like that either. Ooh. Oh, wait. If I put that back, that's actually kind of interesting. Why do I actually kind of like that? Because you get the same diamond pattern. You get like a similar type of thing, but it's like, this matches the color scheme over here. And then that matches that color scheme, but they're tied together. And I could put like red towels on this side. The window over here kind of ties in that color here. I think I can make this work. It looks a little weird right now, but I definitely am confident. I feel very confident that I can make this work. Yeah, because I can bring these red towels in over here as some clutter. And then we get this in red, but that's like not quite the shade of red that I want. I love this, but I don't like that it's black. The thing is black, the hook. I think this is a cool vibe. So we have the layout. I think the cluttering will bring this together a bit more. So y'all, from the top down, we have this whole floor laid out. I'm pretty happy with the progress because we still like did this bathroom over here and then cluttered up some stuff over here and around the space. And we ended up laying out the entire second floor. I'm pretty happy with that for tonight's stream. I think we were pretty productive. Even with me yapping away, there were moments when I yapped a lot and we still ended up getting a lot done. So I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. But I do think this is a good stopping point for me. I'm getting a bit tired and we have been on for 3.5 hours, which is usually what I try to do. So on that front, thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. It's been fun. I just appreciate y'all showing up for this because I know doing it every day is a lot, and I know a lot of y'all are actually stopping by every day, so that means a lot to me that you're able to do that, or that you are doing that and you're making the time to do that rather. Just be on the lookout in my Discord for any changes to this stream schedule, like last minute things. It's just hard sometimes with the delivery things that I'm doing right now because I have to meet my quota that I give myself in order to make sure I'm paying my bills. So sometimes it takes a few hours, sometimes it takes several hours to hit that. So it's just very, very different from day to day. So just keep an eye out in the Discord though. I'll post some updates in there if I end up changing stream schedule ever. But we are streaming tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. And tomorrow's stream is going to probably be a bit shorter. It's going to be a short stream and it's going to be more like an Ask Me Anything rapid fire thing. We've done one of these before a while back and it was a lot of fun, but we've grown a lot since the last time we did it. So it's like a fun way for y'all to get to know me a little bit better and I get to know y'all. So you can ask me anything and then we'll do like a combo with like the Dr. Sims office hours. So we'll just get on an empty lot in the Sims and kind of look at some different swatches of things, just objects that we don't use super often, or like look at combinations of things that we could say for the future, some different color combinations, just like vibing with some stuff in the catalog and seeing what works and what doesn't work. So it'll be a nice way to just have a relaxing stream. But again, that's tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Can of biscuits. Oh my God. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. Back for the 3 months. You're a certified, you have certified regular status. You have unlocked certified regular status. OMG office hours, that's so clever, yeah. I'm putting you on the sub tree. I'm taking your one from November off and replacing it with the updated one. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. This has been a nice cozy stream, honestly. This has been one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Things just flowed very well tonight, I feel like. I get caught up in my head too much. Okay. Let me see. Come on. What are you doing, Streamlabs? Come on. I want to see if we could raid tonight. I haven't been raiding super often because I usually get off an hour later than it is right now, and I'm always so exhausted. But I think it would be nice if we were able to raid someone, but I want it to be someone I can vouch for. Oh, taking care of myself. Kara is about to go on. Kara's about to come. Should we raid Kara right as she's coming online? Can y'all hang out for just like a few minutes? I love to be chaotic. She's also part of the oh my God, why can't I think right now? Part of the Tiltify group of streamers raising money for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. So I would love to be able to go and raid over there. I think I was trying to think of Dog Pack. She's part of the Dog Pack. Yeah, Kara is awesome. I was having so much fun with her and Swig. What were they playing? I don't even remember. That alien game with the store, the grocery store. That was so much fun. But like she hasn't gone live yet. She has a timer, a countdown on. It was like at 4.5 minutes whenever I just looked a couple of minutes ago. So she's getting ready to get started here soon. Let me see. Is she up? 10 seconds. She's up in 10 seconds. So I'm gonna put the raid message in the chat. She just came on. So this will be fun. We'll go raid right as she's coming online. I'm putting the raid message in the chat, so if you want to copy and paste that for us to put in there whenever we raid over, that would be great. Let's get it started in here. Okay, give me 1 second. There we go. Thank y'all so much for hanging out today. I hope y'all have a great rest of your night. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Hydrate, take care of yourself, get some food if you need to. And until then, I'll see y'all very soon. Okay. Good night. Bye.